cast got a movement buff, so everyone feels a lot quicker to play with.
Yeah, the movement is actually a tremendous thing, especially in this game in particular. Being able to move quickly, it just is so important, especially for various members of the cast. The throw change as well is actually really interesting too.
All right, auto comment to the air. Air throw ender. They don't set any orbs. Yep, throw again. Orb set? Nope.
Ooh. Okay, so let Saber wake up, all right.
Gets hit by the B follow from behind.
Good throw.
Orb set? Nope. Just shoots out moon skill label. Jump shield. Shield back. Shield back again.
Okay.
BC. All right. Didn't try to BC back after getting shielded again, but it's all right. Hey, all right. Empty jump throw. Air dash over. Trying to scout like a button mash or something.
Oh, really trying to hit that. Yeah, that's going to be a nice little punish right there off the shield too. Look at all the resources we have here to try to wrap things up. We need one more combo after this though, I think. No,
that does not kill. That does scale quite a bit. Oh, there's that. Yep, that was the held heat there. And it does beat, held heat does beat low shield. So if you try to low shield heat now, you get blown away, so you get punished. The only way to punish held shield is with high heats now. High shields now. Oof, DP doesn't get punished. Alright, and the Alco player is not really using their tools with the lasers, the orbs to protect space. They're kind of just like floating around trying to get a hit.
Like, it's going to be so important for Alco to really get those orbs set up, especially on knockdowns. We're not seeing any of that happen. You can really control the flow of combat against Saber if you're trying to make life miserable for that character. This is a great start. Wow!
Alright, B follow hits, dash up to A, gets the landing recovery punish.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, fade away. Moon skill laser is really fast.
Nice. Oh, get the pickup. There we go.
Alright, double jump air throw confirmed. Doesn't shoot out an orb. Oh, low shield doesn't get punished.
Oh, you are really reaching out to those shields.
We take those. Oh, alright, moon skill Rekka hits. The moon skill Rekka is a low starter, so you have to be careful there.
Alright.
Might try to do Excalibur again.
Ooh,
might kill this time.
Very
good.
is.
Alright, very nice.
Alright, Trazac taking it. First game here. But yeah, like you called out, Alco's got to get those orbs set up. Got to start playing that zoning game, especially against Saber, right? Like,
yes.
Saber's pressure is just absolutely terrifying to deal with. I'm not sure how she's going to approach.
Oh,
it's a low start.
Oh, or detonation, run under. If we take those, it's another mix-up after a reset. All right, doesn't shoot out anything. Wake up moon drive from Trazac. Oop, jump C doesn't cross up. Doesn't get the launcher after the auto combo. Overhead counter. Let's go. All right, probably gonna spend a meter here. No. Oh, there it is. Just dumping all 3 bars and saying, screw it, I'll take the life lead.
Hey, especially getting the corner set up too. So this is going to be a positive situation for Trazac. Ooh, deep cross up, but still made good on it.
All right. Won't get the kill here. Should just get an air throw ender. There we go. Double jump mix up. Charge jump C blocks the front.
Big charge.
Oh! All right. Once again, the held heat. No combo. All right. Tarsac's trying to. Nice. Fatal counter on the high shield there. Yep. Might not be enough. Might have to spend 2. No, doesn't even spend 2
at all. I mean, hey, you've been controlling the neutral game in general, opening up. Blackfest, their shadow? Blackfest, their shadow is the tag. Look at that. That's one too many words in a tag.
Yeah, you got to start consolidating your name nowadays. I thought that's what Zoomers do. I thought Zoomers just like do like 3 letters.
It's 1 or 2 syllables, and you know you're high tier as a player if you have 1 or 2 syllables in your name.
Ooh, all right, Excalibur knockdown. High shield doesn't get punished. Hey, good punish with the Reckon. No follow-up because they had no resources. 1, 2. Yep, good block.
Oh, the low challenge. There we go.
There's the auto combo. Follow-up getting punished. All right, last chance here for Blackfester. The follow-up hits from behind. The throw back in the corner. Oof. Let's go laser. 4th throw, last chance. Throw to seal the round. Oh my God!
Oh no!
I'm pretty sure they wanted the heat, but they pressed A, B, C, D. And when you press A, B, C, D with 4 bars, you actually get your last arc instead of heat.
Yeah.
So you actually have to, if you're a person who needs macros, you have to map A plus B plus C, and then you have to map A plus B plus C plus D.
Yeah.
Those are 2 different things. one gives you heat, gives you your life back. The other one does a cinematic that takes all your bar and does like roughly 4,000, 5,000 damage.
Yeah, I was going to say about like 40%.
Yeah. But you don't really want to use that there because you want to use it when you're blood heat.
Exactly.
Because it actually does more damage with how much blood heat you have.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't see any of those in the tournament. You shouldn't see anyone getting, hit by, shielded in blood. Yeah, because like that's literally a big red sign that says, "Hey, if I press this D button on any of your attacks, you're going to eat half your life."
Yeah.
So we shouldn't see any of that because you would assume people are.
You would think. You would like to hope.
Yeah, I have been disappointed in the past before, so we're not going to get into that.
Well, it also depends too because there are so many players that are picking up Melty Blood as well. Simply it having a phenomenal structure and netcode, being able to play at all times of the day. Like that rollback in Melty Blood is phenomenal. Of course, looking forward to the future for French Bread on top of that as well. You know, Uni, the next one, supposedly going to have rollback as well for it. So looking forward to seeing where the games continue to go. Look, I'm a big Uni fan as well, so like being able to play Uni rollback would be tremendous. But Melty Blood having that rollback is another positive influence there, and a lot of new players did pick it up because they didn't come from the previous edition. Came to this one as their first Melty Blood experience here. So sometimes playing around those mechanics, you might see some of those blood heats do activate out there because players just don't know. Or it's got a robust tutorial system too, so you got to make sure you're reading through all of it because there's a lot of content there. And Melty Blood on a surface level, really easy to pick up just playing, but then the layers beneath it, right, are that's the complication. So.
Like that's what the auto combo's for. It's like, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do for a real combo. The game is like, oh, here you go. Here's the easy ABC air throws type stuff. All right, but we have a red Archway player versus an Alco player once again.
Yes, another Alco coming out here. We'll see if we got the orb setup going in the beams that we're looking for here on Alco. That's going to be important for her game plan.
All right, this looks like a button check?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so red Arc, she's a character that uses, if you've played the previous version of Melty Blood, you know she throws big old red rings, but they're not red in this version. They're like off-whitish, silverish.
They might be red soon.
Oh yeah, because everyone's going to customize those colors.
Go back to the OG.
But they're going... Those rings will kind of try to stop Alco from setting out orbs, trying to run at her from the ground.
Yeah.
But it does come at the cost of giving up the front space. Like if someone's running at you and you're not already throwing out a ring, you kind of give up that space. You have to fight them off. She has good air normals.
Yep.
Like they're spectacular. Her grounded normals are also pretty good as well. So it's kind of hard to try to fight her sometimes if you're not ready.
Yeah. Yeah, often we see a lot of players picking red out or Red Arc over just regular Arc, right? But regular Arc also has their own strengths on their normals as well in neutral. So I mean, it's kind of like a give or take between the two characters here. Nice. More pressure here. All right. Oh, okay. We avoided the charge, but no confirm after falling in.
High shield on the overhead there. EX ring knockdown. All right.
Oh!
Wake up thrower. You didn't time your meaty correctly.
Hey!
Oh, shields the orb. That's a held orb, so that only pops when Alco either gets hit or she lets go of the orb herself. Those orbs are proximity orbs. When you get close to them, they will pop. Oh, shield back launcher. Didn't shield back or BC. All right. Ooh, that's actually punishable if she doesn't, do the follow-up right there. Anti-air shield. Doesn't get a really big confirm off it, but it's okay. It's 10 a.m. People flew from all over the country.
You got to get the jitters out, Okay, full beams. This is what I like to see the zoning games from Ayoko. Compared to the last Ayoko, we didn't really get a whole lot of that. Pseudonym out here, fancy name, and also fancy Ayoko play. That's for sure. Nice tech.
All right, you are +3 when you take a throw, so you have to be careful. Oh, yep, just trying to use beams to keep out Red Arcade, but she is pretty fast. Counter hit 2B. Should spend all your meter.
Get that kill. Get it.
No! Oh, all right, 2BC counter hit, but no confirm. You have 8 seconds left.
Yeah.
You're not looking at the clock, my friend. Bang. Yeah, that's the most important thing is that when you're at a life deficit in this game and you have Magic Circuit, you actually have a chance to stop the clock and get your life back.
Yes.
Like the gray health. So it is important to look at all the information on the screen.
Yes.
As a famous player once said, look at the screen.
Yeah, resource management is so important. I mean, like, especially in Melty Blood, there is a lot that is going on. So if you're not constantly bouncing around the screen real estate, that's just a devastating factor to have missing in your arsenal.
All right, air throw ender. Oh, fakes the jump C. Throw, orb set. There you go. Ooh, low shield doesn't get a proper punish. We take those, we still have a large life lead. Air throw.
Get back in this corner, please.
Last chance for... Oh, that's what I was talking about. Even though Alco's blocking something with the held orb, she can choose to let go at any time, like right before she gets hit, calls a counter hit status, and get a confirm for, you trying to aggress on her. Oh,
Nice.
Teleport gets sniped. Up, EX teleport. Doesn't get anything out of it. Overhead.
Yikes. Confirm. No, that's okay. The low. Same. No confirm either. There we go.
There, throw in there. Out of the corner. Interesting. No, wake up EX laser. It's not even involved. Alright, launcher doesn't get a confirm once again. Dash up to DC.
So quick.
Ooh.
Please confirm these. Oh my goodness.
Like I said, it is 10 in the morning. People didn't get their warm-ups, they didn't get their coffee, they didn't have their breakfast.
None of that. Y'all gotta wake up early. Alright, nice. There's a throw. Has some ground to cover here as far as the life deficit. But look at this orb game. We could definitely play the beam game as well. There we go. Nice opportunity to approach. A little too late here.
Oh, alright, laser hits, just Pseudonym just trying to, go back to their quote-unquote zoning game, but they're being dangerously close to losing the round here because they don't really have that many resources.
Exactly. Oh no! The teleport right on it avoids that orb setup as well too. Didn't finish the combo, so Pseudonym has another opportunity here.
Oh yeah! Didn't notice that Hotep was jumping forward there and then try to anti-air.
Right.
Honestly, Arhkma also has some good anti-airs as well outside of her 3C. She also has the up lasers. They counter hit, they're pretty fast. But hopefully they can remember, like, hey, I have this and I need to use it.
Yeah. I mean, Melty is such an aerial game, right? Sometimes it's even better to just chase air to air in some cases, depending upon the normals that you have on your character. Oh my god!
Make a BXDP knockdown. Orb set. Get over there. Yep, now just going to control that space of the screen, say how you approach. Alright, failed shield once again. So Pseudonym just, trying to throw out some of those lasers to contest with the orbs. Yep, orb hit, no combo, it's fine. EX laser. Oh, you can't A-fall up there. You still have to shield a hitbox. Launcher. Very nice.
Checkmate situation there, Pseudonym. I do appreciate the recognition. Look, I have a substantial life lead. No need to approach. No need to challenge. I can stay full screen and just chip away at your health. You have to make the move. Resources in the favor of Pseudonym right now. Orb set up on top of it too. Stop trying to throw these rings at me.
Alright, the life lead was kind of close, but now shield launcher. Yeah, Hotep not ready to shield back. Wake up 2 BC again, just trying to escape the corner. There we go, nice confirm.
A really good cross under right there. Good grip, nice knockdown as well. But look at the meter on the side of Pseudonym. Do you get the opportunity to use it? Nice blood activation. Or
nice!
Excuse me.
Alright, good reshield back on the moon skill during the clash. Gets a punish. Has a good arc drive is gonna hit. Yeah, because when Red Arc throws those rings in the air, she actually has recovery afterwards. She can't move right away. So you actually have to be really careful. Alright, tech out of the corner. Moonskill orbs. Ah! You tried to shield again.
Yeah, sitting right on top of the orbs. Go low. Should be able to get this kill and wrap things up. That's nice. A victory there for Pseudonym. And goodness gracious, head Hotep out here. We got to finish some of these combos out here. At the very least, get your throw knockdowns and just keep that pressure.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be rough because it's early in the pools. A lot of people are probably still trying to learn.
Right.
A lot of people just joined to say like, oh, I like the patch. I'm still learning what's going on.
Right.
So they're going to they're not really well versed on their characters. They're still trying to learn how the game works.
Right.
But there's a lot of people who haven't really been playing. They say they play because they're like, oh, I'll play when they add this character. Or when they add the funny cat, I'll play the game. Or when they add this music, I'll play the game, Y'all
are killing me with Neko Art.
So
Y'all are killing me with Neko Art.
People are just like, all right, I'll play when they add Alco because memes.
Yeah.
Right? I'll play when they add the cat. More memes. I'll play when they add another fake Go character.
Alco's got memes. Alco's one of the coolest characters in this game.
I mean, the memes were, if she doesn't exist, then I'm not buying the game.
Oh, that was the meme.
Yeah, that was the meme, yeah.
Y'all need to get better memes.
I mean, people who play fighting games, they don't really have good. Well, very few people have
memes.
No, some people have good memes, but it's rare though. It's really rare.
Fair.
All right. Hopefully we get to see a little bit more nuanced play, but it's like first round of the bracket.
Yeah.
Trying to get through the round 2, round 3. I forget what pool this is supposed to be, but I think we'll see more of the higher contenders that we normally see at tournaments. I know Masoma's here. I know Scrott's here. I know Lunar's here.
Yes.
I know Claylamp is here. He came from Japan to be here.
Yes, Clearlamp is here.
Yes. He also entered uni. He was just like, I'll enter Melty, so that's good to see Clearlamp back.
Okay, Clearlamp.
I know there's a few more really strong people here. Hyde is here. Jurassic Ori is here, I believe. There's also...
Yeah, you're right on that.
I'm really trying to remember. My brain is racking. Mids McConnell is here. He is the same person from Combo Breaker. If you remember George W. Burst, that's the same person.
Yeah. But, you know, it's still great to see a lot of the newer players coming out to try out Melting Blood because, you know, it is, again, like, without people picking up the game, you know, you don't get events like this. So thank you, everyone that is trying it out. Do check out Melting Blood as well. Again, like I said earlier, before the set started, it's a robust tutorial system. French Bread has not been slacking at all for those tutorials. Like, not only will you learn the mechanics of the specific game, but you do learn fighting game fundamentals on top of that as well. And honestly, it's a great compendium of information across the board, not only just for your character, but just how to, actually in this one, there's specific scenarios on how to utilize some of the mechanics in the game. And it's really robust. I mean, I still reference not only just the tutorials, but also the wiki. Like, I'll pull up Mizzou every now and again to say, all right, let me make sure I understand how this character works. Because they're all so unique in this game, which is actually a lot of fun because you want to see a unique character, one of the mains just popped up on the screen.
All right, so we have Hisui versus Powered Seal. Powered Seal being one of those characters a lot of people don't know what she does, even though she's been out since January? No.
This is pretty close. It was like
She came
early
out
this year, but like
she came out with Mario. I forgot when. I forgot when she came out.
Like, I want to say like March. I feel like that was spring or April.
Oh, it had to be April. It was during the April update. Okay. All right. So we got Powered Seal doing Powered Seal things. The biggest thing about this character are her big normals. As you can see, big normals, big special moves. They contest you in the air. They like to stop you from doing the Melting Blood thing where your movement is your highest priority.
Yes.
But she also has a lot of other tricky things too. Like, you see that normal she has? It goes like half screen, it's a low.
Yeah, it's a big stab down to the ground.
And it can also be made to be a low unblockable.
Yep.
Oh, and she also does big damage.
I'm getting set flashbacks to Under Night right now. Just please don't do this to me.
Ooh, wake up 5A from Wishy. Wishy, one of the top 8 competitors from East Coast Throwdown this past September. Okay. Double jump, air dash back. No. Oh, missed the air dash. Still trying to get their turn.
Nice.
All right, EX Dust trying to get a mix up here.
Ooh, that was a really good call out right there.
Blocks the EX DP. All right, chance to secure the round. Spend more meter. All right, air throw ender. Big mix up here. Double jump. Same side. That is hard to block because she can slightly drift behind you, and you usually don't react in time to block that.
Yeah. And that's crazy too, because Wishy was just one touch away. That's so just aggravating to lose out of that opportunity to get the victory. There's the...
Yeah, if that's your unblockable charge 2C, you have to low shield that to get away from it or jump around it. Hey, Moonskill Ladle, let's go. Gonna spin a bar, very nice. All right, mid-screen mix up once again. High, low, left, right. Stays in the front low. You gotta get past that layer 0 if you're gonna try to win this round.
Yeah. Pick up.
Ooh. All right, doesn't get the full knockdown, but it's cool. It's a reset.
Yep. You take the resets. Welcome to America. It's the American reset. All right, Wishy taking that first game out here and in a dominating fashion too. Like I said, that layer 1 or layer 0 that you got to start with that pressure. If you do not prove that you can solve this layer, I can just keep going. That's crazy because a lot of players will sometimes abandon that layer, like, all right, it's working, but let me try layer 2 without, like, you overcomplicate the situation. Wishy being such a high-level player, but no, keep it simple, get those kills.
Nice. The bar. All right, so once again, mid-screen mix-up. The issue here is that she can just empty jump with the pearl or air dash back like that right there. So it does force you to respond quickly if you don't mash like a reversal or backdash. There's the anti shield, but still has some blocking. High shield. A low shield loses to the B follow up. You gotta be careful there. Drops the combo.
Okay, got her in heat.
All right, moon skill stuff. Arc drive doesn't seal the round, but it's close.
At least closer to that corner. Nice confirm on the throw.
Trying to high shield out of pressure. You gotta be careful. People will stagger their pressure to see if you shield or not. Jump shield gets punished. You do have landing recovery when you jump shield.
Correct.
All right, in the corner.
Nice.
OTG, no. Hey, wake up 5A. That is the, if you didn't hit me with the button on wake up, I will press buttons. Double jump. I got hit by every layer of the mix-up so far. That feels bad when you're like, man, I'm blocking well. Then you get hit by it all the time. You're like, I thought I was blocking.
That's the one thing that you can't block. It's the mix. That sucks.
Oh, yeah, there's the blood heat. Okay. Oh, doesn't punish. No, he can low shield the Bento.
Oh!
All right, it's fine. Oh, wake up throw gets attacked. Oh, that's the end of the round.
Sheesh. You tried, though. You really tried to put out the shield. I saw the hand come up. Let's stop. Enough.
Well, the thing is, when Wishy puts out the Bento, you can actually low shield the Bento.
Right.
But it doesn't detonate right away. So what you have to do is you have to wait for it to materialize, then hold low shield. But she can just throw you before that happens.
Yep.
And, you know, negate the whole, oh, you're going to blood heat, last Arhkma. And that's gone, so you don't have to worry about that.
You think you got that style? I don't think so.
Nah. You know, it's like, it's the funny thing. It's not funny. It's like, it can seal around, especially if they're like
exactly
half health, below half health. Because its minimum damage is like 5,000.
Yeah.
So, you know, doing like half of someone's life is pretty wild.
It also could really control the pace of the match too. Like especially if someone's getting really aggressive, you blood heat, and that can sometimes flip a switch in the opponent. Just like, oh wait, like if I mess up this string, I'm gonna get blown up 50% health.
Yeah.
So then some players I've seen will just hang out full screen and I'll just zone out, or not even just zone out, like just let that run out. You can throw your temper tantrum over there. I'm good over here.
Right. Oh, the other important thing is, you see people do a lot of throws when someone's in blood heat.
Yeah.
You lose a chunk of your blood heat gauge when you're thrown.
Right.
So it becomes another tactic to worry about. Like, okay, I'm in blood heat, I'm pretty strong, but if I get thrown, I'm going to lose chunk after chunk after chunk until it's just gone. I have no like threat anymore. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
So you want to make sure you're not sacrificing too much of that. And up, I see we have Silent, a prominent KOF and Under Night player.
Yes.
Trying to make their major debut. And they're playing Archwid. That's a good choice for someone who wants to play.
Solid choice.
Who wants to play a strong character. Archwid's seen as probably she's debated to be possibly top 1. She's very strong.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, she's very strong.
I mean, she is very strong. Like, look at her toolkit in general. Like, it's not surprising.
Hey,
okay, nice DP.
Like a DP, she gets to confirm with the EX if she's fast enough. Counter hit 2A, no confirm afterwards, but 2A once again, trying to match buttons. Artic Wizard, they're just like, man, why I gotta play an Archwid first thing in the morning? They got counter hit again, they're pressing buttons, they're like, get me out of here. I don't want to block.
Oh my goodness. Look, you gotta take this broom, try to reverse the sweep out here is what you gotta do. Nice air to air, but solid confirm. You flew into your own death. Arctic Wizard, please.
Oh, that's one of the optimal combos. Spent meter, yep. Nice 4.1.
Oh no.
They're doing their best to press all the buttons on wake up.
And you see it right here why Arc is so devastating.
Yeah,
you didn't even have to stop. You're still pressing silent.
Oh my. Well,
okay.
It's good to know Kohaku's 3C anti-air is behind her. Confirm? Nice. Silent just, you know, a lot of his confirms aren't like consistent, but he's still strong. He understands the game.
Yeah.
So it's just like he needs time to sit down because I've seen him play and I'm like, okay, he knows what he's doing. It's just, you know, growing pains of learning the character, getting your confirms down.
Yeah, especially coming from Uni to this game, it's a very different pace and feel, especially being so aerial dominant as well in this game. So I can understand like trying to make that transition might be a little bit weird at first.
Yeah. Whoa! Jumps right behind Arctic Wizard. Jump C. This should be the end of the round. Spin the bar. Don't even need to.
Goodness.
That's what we like to call optimal right there.
Optimal argue.
Spending no meter, getting a kill.
Oh!
EX Molotov cocktail. That does give her a hard knockdown down, and it is involved. High shield loses to 2A. Oh, they're just not blocking low.
Side low, big life lead here. Arctic Wizard, you got to chill things out right now. Come on.
Nope, that's this round is probably over.
First he got perfected, and now Art Drive finished. Silent.
That's what I was talking about. You're gonna see a lot of disparity early on in the tournament for early rounds because a lot of people who really have been playing the game for an extended period of time, they'll say like, okay, I know, I watch matches, I understand what multi-blood players say I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I'll just, you know, grind out training mode, grind out ranks, player matches, figure out what to do.
Yeah.
So I'm glad people are looking a little bit stronger right now, but you know, it's still early. People are just gonna like kind of mash. You know, there's a lot of people who are playing for fun. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But then there's like people who are just like, yeah, I'm trying to do well in the tournament.
Yeah.
I'm trying to win.
Yeah, and you know what? It's another opportunity too for like the.
That's why he has Uni and KOF later. Well, we'll probably see him in Uni top 8.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know, even for the newer players to really try, you know, to flex their stuff or at least learn and showcase a newer game for themselves as well. I think that's really something special to really come out and try and also support the game and the community around it too. You know, speaking of MASH, we haven't seen MASH yet. I want to see. Look, they keep adding cool characters, and, except for y'all Neko Arc players. Come on now.
Yeah, but, funny cat, bro. I want to play the funny cat. But I do think MASH is she feels like Saber in a lot of instances, but she has her own unique tools. She has the shield skills where it does clash with a lot of stuff. So a lot of projectile-based characters have to worry about her shield skills. Yeah. But if it whiffs, or you throw a projectile and she's and you're above her, you can kind of like mitigate shield skills. Right. She does, you know, have a pretty high DP. Her normals are kind of big. She does have the cross-up jump C normal. Yeah. But I think we're gonna see Pinku playing Dead Boss in the Well.
Yeah, so Dan up here.
All right, because I know they were worried about who to play a few months ago, because they were switching between. I think the last two characters were CL and Dead Apostle in the Well, so they were like going back and forth. So I hope they've committed to Dead Apostle in the Well, because I think that character is really strong.
That character is really strong.
And she kind of forces you to play at a pace where if you don't understand how her projectiles work, you'll just lose based off that.
Yeah, absolutely. Dead Apostle Noel is so strong at controlling the pace of the match. You want to talk about characters that do that, right? Like Arc was one of those rush down characters, just really strong all-rounder, and Dan can just really just be like, look, if you don't understand, nail on the ground here, you're going to get blown up. I will confirm off of it. And then just continue to run the set like this.
Yes, exactly. All right. So it looks like it's going to be, after this butt check, it should be Dead Apostle Noel versus Kohaku. Yep. I do think Kohaku can fight Dead Apostle Noel because Kohaku has her large B and C normals. She can like get to half screen. If Dead Apostle Noel tries to throw out a projectile, you do 2C, you do air dash, jump B, jump C. You get big damage. She also has a sword special move that's just called Bato. It goes really far, and you can just straight up confirm anything off of it as long as you have resources.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So Dead Apostle Noel, Saber. I got mixed. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I got big mixed. All right.
Nice.
All right, Pinku gets hit by 2B. They're not respecting the follow-up after jump C. Double jump. All right, high shield anti-air. B follow-up hits, but doesn't counter hit, so we take those. And there's the spear detonation. That's one of the important things to worry about, is that if you don't respect that detonation, you will just slowly die to it. However, that is a left-right cross-up break.
Which is insane. Like, she's allowed to have that.
Yeah.
But that's the nice thing about Melty is that everyone's so unique. So like this setup is like a one character interaction you have to deal with. Worried about that left-right. And other characters we've seen had those crazy left-right. You also Hisui being that other one, right? It's just like being able to float over.
Hey, all right. Not the end of the round, provided Pinku doesn't get meter. Nope, they don't get it. All right, cross-up jumpy. Yep. A lot. Yeah, that normal also her jumpy does cross up, so you have to be ready for that as well.
Yep. Wow, nice anti-air right there. That was just 5A.
That's just 5A anti-air. That's how you know you're playing an anime game when you anti-air with a standing jab. Yeah. Overhead. So you have to be careful when she jumps back like that and it's blue. The spears that come from the sky are overhead.
Yep.
So it is a lot to take in when you fight this character, especially when you fight someone who knows what they're doing, like Pinku. All right, last chance here for Zephyr this round.
Okay, good shield. Ooh, got caught by the last explosion right there.
I counter hit 2C on the stagger. And this is what I was talking about. Pinku is one of the other more seasoned players.
Yeah.
So they understand how to play their character. They've been playing for the last couple of months. They were having some not growing pains. They were not happy with the game before the big shield patch.
Okay.
So I know a lot of people were just waiting. Then that came out and everyone was just like, okay, I'm back. All right. So,
that was a really good jump in from Zephyr.
Hey.
Oh, the cross under too, but come on, let's get these combos.
All right, probably gonna spend a meter here. Detonate. All right, big mix-up incoming. Just goes low.
Goodness.
Looks like Shin Zephyr tried to high shield, but high shield loses to low. So you really need to pick your shield usages.
I love the chase down here from Zephyr to keep the aggression going. Pinku caught in the back foot and able to attempt to mix right there, but Pinku able to backdash out, get out of the corner. BC. Ooh, no punish. All right.
Overhead. All right, spin meter. Mid-screen mix-up. Moon drive through that. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, almost got to confirm off of that.
Yep.
Shield. Oh, you need to shield that. Unfortunate.
Like I was talking about at the top of the set, when she's got those nails set up, she really controls the pace of the match. Dan is definitely somebody you have to worry about in a full screen situation still with those nails.
Yes. Shin Zephyr looks like they have. Oh, all right. That was actually a reset. That looked like it was supposed to be really intentional. We take those. Air dash back jump C. Good block. Overhead. Low shield gets blown up by the overhead. Be careful. That does add extra damage to the combo.
And plenty of meter too. Ops not using.
All right. A reversal throw. You try to jump. You got hit by 2C. All right. It's Pinku's turn.
Still okay. We got resources. And
oh no, you're dead. Avalon is a frame zero full. It's a frame zero full body counter. You cannot press anything into it. You can't even press throw into it. If you throw her when she activates Avalon, it still activates.
Stop.
But it costs either 3 bars or Arc Drive if she has it.
Okay.
But the advantage there is that once she has that resource, you can no longer throw anything full screen at her. So Saber does have that advantage over a lot of the zoners. Woo! Max range jumping hits. Oh, this might be the. No, it's going to be close though.
Yeah, doesn't have enough resources here. Throw knockdown. One more mix will do.
Oh,
there's the blood activation. You trying to shield here?
All right. Yeah, Pinku's getting a lot of their life back. Pinku can. Don't you press a button? Well, you're not dead. It's okay. Those things happen. Moon drive. Yep. Backdash. Nope. Throws whatever Zephyr was doing. Overhead. Detonate. It might be time to lose. Because Pinku has resources. There we go. Detonate.
Can you block this time? Oh, cut the shield. We out of here.
Yep, just shields the projectile instead of trying to block it. Nice shield. Ooh! All right, B-Fall hits, doesn't kill.
Oh, no! The low shield getting blown up. Pinku might have the biggest comeback of this bracket so far. It does succeed with the nail.
Overhead.
Oh, no.
So a lot of those instances came down to Shin Zephyr just trying to be aggressive with their shields when they could have just retreated or just try to like stagger their pressure to throw. Right. Because a lot of times you don't actually need to force shield interactions because they do hinder your approaches a lot.
Yeah.
Because you shield somebody, they shield back, and then you're now in this whole, wait, what do I do afterwards? And you're like, you know what? I don't respect your pressure. I'm going to shield you again. But you guess wrong on shield. You get fataled. You add more damage to whatever damage you're taking.
Yeah.
So you're just like, this is probably not a good idea to always use shield. Like, you have good movement in the game. You can outspace your opponent. If your normal's big enough or you're fast enough, just hit somebody from wherever they are on the screen.
And we saw the movement from Zephyr was really strong there. It's just like maybe it was a lack of confidence in the movement against Pinku, against Dan as well. Because, again, like, when you have to worry about Nail constantly raining from above or even just controlling the neutral space of trying to make that approach, you're kind of hesitant to just dash in that way. Yeah,
and so sometimes you need to not really, like, I know shield is still a strong defensive mechanic, but it has always required you to have awareness of what's going on as opposed to just using it.
Exactly. You can't just throw it out willy-nilly and expect to get big gains out of it. It is something that can be punished, especially when people start getting used to the cadence of how you're shielding and where you're going to attempt to shield.
All right, we have Lunar back up here once again. I think, I'm not sure who that is on our left. I think they're playing Mario. Mario's one of those characters that's been heavily explored by Scrot. Scrot Vermillion. Scrot has dropped Mario for Noel.
Really? Okay.
Mostly because Noelle's gotten a very, like a myriad of buffs that makes her a lot stronger and harder to fight when she pressures you near the corner.
Interesting. Okay.
But we'll get to that when we get there.
Right.
Right now, Mario being one of those characters who is the quote-unquote puppet character because his nuns come out from every part of the screen besides the sword nun that you see right there.
Right.
All right, that's punch nun.
The punch nun spelled terrible.
Yeah, look at her.
Just out of nowhere.
She comes up and punches you. Oh, air dash, jump C. All right, full confirm. Alright. Oh, doesn't get the air throw ender. That's very important when you fight this character. Oh. Alright, Moon Drive activation for some reason. Alright, Lunar is going to score. Yep, gets a knockdown. Left, right incoming.
Oh, no. See, I wouldn't have been ready. That's the most terrifying thing about damage. Those left, rights with the explosions on nail, you have to be ready.
Ooh. Hey, that's the Moon skill counter nun. So that counter nun's polearm nun. If you interact with her at all, she will pull you back in. So you have to use some invincible reversal, or just retreat from there. All right, Twang doing so good so far. Air dash block.
Good block.
Ah, you tried to throw. You got hit by 2C. All right, Twang can probably win this round. All right, my bad. I didn't mean to curse you, bro. All right, 2-1-4, C, time to... Oh, he dropped the mix-up. We take those.
In the corner once again. Ah! Oh, no. That is not the time heat activate.
And that's another one of the things. Heat is very strong in this game as a defensive mechanic, but there's a lot of ways to bait it. There's option selects, there's straight-up moves that will move you away from heat. Oh, my... That was hard. I got hit. 2-1-4, C, time to guess.
Okay.
Are you block?
Hey, that could have been far worse. I'll take that little chip and hit.
All right, Arhkma nun. Oh, all right, trying to jump through the spears. There goes sword nun. Yep, just trying to contest the space that Apostle Noel wants to set up.
Hey, he had the sword nun to back up, especially on that whip throw.
Gets hit by 2A there. All right, spend some more meter. Time to guess. What are you gonna do here on defense? Oh, you block correctly. Very nice.
Good. Oh, no.
React to the guard cancel heat. Unfortunately, when you try to heat out a block stun, there's added startup to your heat. So you don't get the immediate fast one. You get the one where it's actually reactable if you do like 2A, see the startup, you shield it, and you punish. Yeah. So there's a lot of variance in how you want to use your defense. Because a lot of people just say, oh, you just do this. But then it turns out a lot of people know how to fight, X, Y, Z tactic.
Because heat activation, at a surface level, like outside looking in, it kind of looks similar to burst function and like other fighting games as well. But like, it is definitely not the case here. Like, you have to be very careful. You can't just let it rip and expect to get rewarded for it.
All right. So Lunar just trying to protect us. Oh, just jumps in real clean. Is gonna spin a bar here. Gonna get another one. 2-1-4 C setup. Time to guess. Overhead. Retreating overhead. That's hard to fight too because you're expecting her to either jump around you or air dash at you, but then she just does that. And you're like, wait, I gotta block high now?
Oh my god. The trip guard, please.
Alright, Lunar doing his best. He managed to outmaneuver Twang to punish his landing recovery, but Twang now has 4. Oh my god. 4 bar. Yep, there's a charge. You get some meter.
Okay, got a couple shields out of this.
There it is. Guard cancel heat gets baited by just standing A normals on recovery. Alright, gonna drain the whole blood heat here. There we go. Detonate. Just goes low, trying to bait high shield. Same side.
Yep.
Alright, and you can see Twang just trying to get the turn back. Oh. Actually, this is probably the round.
Oh yeah, look at all the resources right there.
Oh, that's it. Arc Drive has good scaling, so you will die at that life threshold no matter what. And Lunar takes it 2-0. Very nice. And that's what I was talking about. You'll see more of the experience. To be fair, Lunar is a top 8 placer at a lot of majors. So whatever bracket that you see them in, they'll probably do really well, provided they don't run into someone who's more experienced than they are or knows the matchup better than most people.
Yeah, skill is definitely going to shine here as we get further into the bracket. Yep. Especially too, we saw how Lunar was handling against heat activation, just with methodical precision at that point, right? It's just each one that was activating did get punished without a moment's hesitation, which is crazy.
You can tell how ready he was to. Because like a lot of pressure at higher levels tends to try to bait out your defensive mechanics, your defensive options. So if you're willing to do guard cancel heat, I'm just gonna do a lot of A-normals, recover, shield, punish. Oh, you want a moon drive? I'll force a clash and see what you decide to do and punish you.
Yeah.
It is a lot of like small intricacies like that. But a lot of people see it and they're like, what's happening? What's going on? I don't understand.
It's a fast game.
Yeah. It does require you to like kind of be on the upkeep.
Yeah.
Because the game is simple, but there's still a lot to know. Like once you understand the smaller bits, everything starts to make sense.
Yes.
But it does require research, studying, things that fighting game players don't like to do most of the time. Until you tell them like, hey, you're gonna fail this test if you don't sit down and like, all right.
And that's the thing though with Melty is that again, you were to your point earlier, of just having those auto combos, you can look cool at a very surface level of the game and feel good playing it. And that's something that's kind of daunting sometimes from French Tech games because look at how crazy this looks. But once you get it in your hands and actually try it out, it's not so bad.
All right,
but it's gonna be bad when Koma puts hands on you. All
right, we have Duse versus Skeleton. Skeleton, one of the, I know they're a very strong current code player from New York. Oh, and they decided to pick up a current Type Lumina again after the changes, and they like it so far.
Nice.
And the character is still pretty strong in this version.
I am not a fan of this matchup as a Miyako player.
The biggest thing when you fight Koma is you have to remember that he has an armored command grab. He has DP. He has a lot of his C normals have armor, so you have to understand how to interact with them.
Yeah, his neutral game is so strong because of the armored normals there. Nice, stop the yard here. No full confirm, but that was at least a good opportunity to get it. Oh,
cross up elbow confirm.
Nice.
Don't need a spin ball. Oh, no! Double jump C on the way down. Not ready to anti-air. Arctridge doesn't kill here. Yep, last mix up. Oh, Skeleton tried to command grab and got hit. Wait, round's not over. Round's not over.
No.
All right, let's see what. Oh, there's the raw heat. Oh, wait, cross up.
Duse, please. Oh.
Come on, Skeleton. I told you the cross up was coming.
You did. That was
like once you fight enough Miyakos, you kind of figure out what the general flow of the character is. Most of them want to try to force cross up in situations that end around. A lot of them want to use either DP or like jump B or jump C to force interactions.
Yeah.
Well, there's the DP.
Doesn't
get the confirm. Yup. Heck jump C. 1, 2, 3. Command grab ender. All right, time to guess. Hey.
Nice.
Oh, they didn't want to guess. Duse just wanted to press buttons and got counter hit. All right, last guess. Whew. Waiting for moon drive, blood heat. No. Just air dash over the stomp, gets a confirm.
Yeah, we got to be careful on these stomps here because that's what, third or fourth time that Skeleton's just been ready for it. Air dashes in and gets a full punish off Miyako here. Ooh, trying to armor up, and it does confirm. Look, we got armor of our own here as Miyako players, okay?
Yeah, she does have, her 214 series does have armor on it as long as you charge. EX command grab does have invul, so you can't really just throw buttons in there, you gotta be careful.
Stop.
Yeah.
That space is not safe to do that stomp there. Full screen, I understand, but at round start range, you're getting blown up every time. You have to respect Koma.
All right, command grab ender. Time to guess once again. Tries the anti-air shield and Skeleton just goes low again.
It's such a risky thing to do against Koma, no less, too, because look, once the thunder starts, the hands up here, about to put it out.
All right, clash, cross up, there we go,
okay,
good block.
All
right, that follow-up is, safest, gets hit by Ryujin. You can see Skeleton just trying to do their best to not get hit by any of Miyako's strong mid-range tools. Command grab, ender. All right, time to guess once again. Same side, wake up heat, no bait. Good block.
Elbow with the shield after 3C.
Oh, arc drive.
Oh, yes.
That happens sometimes. That's all right.
Yeah. I mean, that could have been far worse considering the damage that arc drive. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Wait a minute.
All right. Skeleton techs out. Probably going to block it out, not use any resources. Jump C. Yep. All right. Going to get a command grab ender knockdown. Let's see what Duse doesn't wake up here. Oh, no. Oh! Skeleton didn't low shield to stop. Low shield? Nope.
Oh, nice DP.
Run up, full screen DP. Okay.
She's too quick. How are you going to block that? That was way too fast.
I mean, it said counter, so Skeleton tried to press a button. we take those, I guess. All right, EXDP, confirm. Nope, Trez OTG.
Okay, whip.
All right, small combo from Duse. They're trying to get back into it. Skeleton does have 3 bars.
Stop
though, so.
stomping. This is not the time.
Command grab, back to the corner. Air throw, reset. Charge 2C, round's over.
All right, dudes, we're going to have to go out in the event right here, get you some tickets to Stomp just to get it out of your system.
That was a quick 2 games, if I might say so myself.
Yeah. It's crazy because like it feels like that was the muscle memory routing of just constantly stopping at that range because that was the starter, and it's just like, look, you have to adjust your game plan. If it's not working the 4th, 5th, 20th time you've done it, it's probably not going to work on the 21st.
I don't know. Adjusting game plans is pretty hard. I see people try to adapt. You know, they're like, oh yeah, I'll adapt. Oh, I'm kind of nice, and then you know they just keep doing keep doing the same thing.
Like to your point earlier of like, you know, you started with layer 0, right? So then you eventually adjust to layer 1 after that. Like, look, this didn't work. I have plan B. That's not working. Plan C. Let's rotate the set just to make sure my opponent's still aware. I mean, it's tough.
It's kind of tough. The game is really fast. You don't know what characters do, so you're just like, you're kind of lost. You're like, all right, how do I fight this thing? And then you never like do research on how to fight XYZ thing.
Yeah, Coma is definitely like, for me personally, like I'm not a fan of that matchup against me because of the armor buttons too. Like I like to try to apply the mix, like you said, left, right, or even going for the elbow mix on top of that. Like being armored out or having to worry about, you know, armor command throw, that's tough to deal with. But when you're getting jumped in on constantly, like we got to start thinking about, look, Miyako has a great starter off DP, and that could carry over to the corner as well on top of that. So I think like start to be aware, make that adjustment, and you know, rewatch the video. Watch how many times you got jumped in on by Coma for that. Just absolutely prepared. Like already the adjustment was made off the rip. Like, oh, this is what you like to do? All right, let's remove that entirely.
Yeah. So, because Coma is one of the characters that has the low linear air dash to the ground.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a box air dash.
Yeah.
So it makes it really strong for any low attack that's gonna get air dashed over. So a lot of characters have like, you know, the the falling air dash.
Yeah.
But characters like Saber that we see here, they're going right into it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a Shuaboo.
Oh yes, it is.
I forgot that they played this game. Oh, EXDP.
Nice.
Left, right. Nope. Doesn't really get it. But I guess they've been playing enough to kind of understand how the character works. Oh, wake up 2B. Let's go. Nice. They got those? Yeah, they do. They're just doing EXDP. Yeah. That's hard to block. If you've never fought that before, but we drop combos.
It's okay. Nice. Oh, opened up low. That's unfortunate here, Zephyr.
All right, time to guess. Double jump. Cross up. Nope. Air throw.
Oh, wow.
That was a guilty gear air throw. Or a blazing air throw. 1, 2. Oh. You got to delay that a little bit more. Throw tech. You're -3 if you get your throw tech, so you got to be careful. Wait. Oh. Wait, what happened to Arc? It was close. I guess they didn't believe in it. Yeah. Hey, Heat. Get away from me. I want my life back. Be careful.
Okay, 1 touch away is all you need, Shuba. Don't get 2, and see, don't overextend the charge. Yes.
Yep. Charge 5C is unblockable. You have to high shield it. Otherwise, you just clash into it until you get hit by it. Dash from 2A, confirm. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right, has no meter. Just going to air throw ender.
Oh, good patience. Nice dash in, too, from Shuaboo. Beautiful confirm in this corner situation.
2C, 3C, A, B, air throw. Double jump. All right, it's just gonna string him up. Yeah, air dashes over to low shield. Good punish. Not gonna end the round yet. Last chance. All right, let's see if Shin Zephyr does heat. No, wake up throw.
Wow, gutsy. That was gutsy.
That was really risky, but it pays off for them. Moon skill DP trying to get out of the pressure. Woo. Shin Zephyr just trying to get a clean hit, maybe get their life. No, contested by 2A. That happened so fast.
Stop.
Yeah, that was a clear stop sign from Kono.
No more.
Yep. No more. Please no.
But I do like the pacing here from Shuaboo, though, right? Like, especially too, like recognizing if my combo dropped, I'm not overextended. Like, done. The combo's over, and that's definitely important in high-level play.
All right, 5B, no confirm.
Nice.
2A, no. Wake up 2A prevails once again. All right, left, right incoming. Ooh, good patience there. Doesn't get the confirm after 2C.
Okay.
Hey, clean jumping.
Yeah.
All right, EXDP again. Yep. Alright, left right once again. Oh, does it kind of preemptively. Ah, unblockable. And you can see Shin Zephyr just trying to get a hit. Oh, too early on the anti-air.
From point, yeah. Nice.
Alright, ready to contest on that fake dash from Saber. And now Shuaboo on set point. 5A. 5A is now a standing low for him, so you can't just walk back on him anymore.
Oh no. Adult Gohan, please.
Woo.
Nice.
Blood heat, I don't want to block anymore. Shuaboo, be careful.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what we like to call footsies.
Yeah, Shuaboo coming from the Grand Blue as well side of things. You know, that, it could definitely teach you some footsies in neutral game.
Oh, trade in Zephyr's favor. Doesn't get the follow-up after. 1, 2. You don't have any meter, so you have to confirm with the Moon Drive if you need to.
Ooh. Yeah, nice little neutral jump there from Shuaboo to get this.
All right, EXDP in there. Left, right incoming. Throw doesn't kill. Hey, there's a wake-up heat.
Was up there for a bit. Okay, nice confirm.
Oh, tech back to mid-screen. Good contest by Shin Zephyr. Double overhead. Yeah, no combo. Oh. Moon Drive activation, 236B. It's Tono time. 1, 2, 3. Yep,
that'll do it.
And that's it. Good stuff from Shuaboo.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Good to see people from other games taking a chance on, you know, not just sticking with one game, trying to branch out and figure out, like, hey, I like this game, but, you know, maybe they were too busy with Grand Blue. Maybe they didn't like how the game was before Shield, like I said earlier. So it could be one of those things where it's like, okay, I will give the game a chance. Yeah. Because it looks like he's still in the preliminary stages of learning Phono. He's doing kind of like early air throw enders, early EXDPs. The left right is not there, but yeah, you can tell like they're a good player. They know what they're supposed to do. They just need more time with it.
Yeah, fighting game fundamentals do carry over game to game. So like you can kind of see some of that tendency in Shuaboo's play in the neutral game. You know, it was very solid. The early cutoffs, like I was saying, instead of trying to overextend, like. You see time and time again that Shuaboo was interrupting just with simple buttons like 2A, like really fast. And that's something that comes from, you know, understanding neutral, understanding footsies. And Grand Blue is definitely one of those games that it's like, if you know your fundamentals, if you know neutral, you're going to get big payoffs for it. And it, you know, pays off in spades in multiple fighting games at that. So get good at neutral, folks.
All right, I think I see Gavin over there. So they're the Power Tail player who made top 8 at CEO in June. So let's see if they. I didn't criticize them too heavily for their play, but I did see like some stuff where they were dropping too many confirms during the tournament. So it was one of those things where, as long as if his combos were a little bit more consistent, he would have less close calls throughout the tournament.
Okay.
So let's see if his power TL got a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, right. That's going to be the important factor.
Because I know he plays in the same region as Matt Koma, as Hamma, and those are strong NDVA players in their own rights. So we will see. Is that hold on, let me not be I think I know who that is on the no, I don't know who that is on the right side.
Okay.
Because I saw them pick Power TL, I'm like, I don't know who that is anymore. Okay. So we have 2 Power TLs. We're gonna see a lot of Charge 2C, we're gonna see a lot of DP, we're gonna see a lot of Jump C, a lot of Jump C. Yeah. And that armor tackle move she has, we're gonna see that a lot too.
All right, the fist bump is locked in. No button check here by the looks. Just letting it rock. Powered CL matchup.
All right. See how this goes.
Skip intros. Want to get right to it. Let's rock.
Woo. All right. So Tayston is the blue and white.
Yep.
And then Aria is the red and black. All right. Oh, I have that backwards. My bad.
You said Tayston and Aria. You didn't say Gavin at all.
I didn't say Gavin at all. Yeah, I'm already mixed up. I see 2 Power TLs and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, Tayston and Aria. Wait,
that's the same person?
Exactly.
Sorry, folks. It's still 10 a.m. for me too. Hey, all right. There's immediate heat. I don't want to block. Oh, there's the BDP. No follow-up afterwards. Charge Jump C.
Really good blocks.
All right, got a good chunk of Jump C though.
Yo, this stage is misleading. You can't even see the blades come out of the gun.
Yeah, that's another one of the things in this game is some particle effects kind of blend in with the background. So if that's an issue you might have, you need to make sure you select the brighter stages, less concealing stages.
I see. Training mode is what you're trying to say.
No, never pick training mode outside of actually training. All right, back to mid-screen. Gavin doing pretty well, making sure that they can't get pinned down. Moontrap activation.
That was actually really smart.
Okay.
Give you an opportunity to check the opponent, make sure that they're not doing anything. Like, ooh, let me get that trip guard in real quick.
All right. Gets spin meter, jump B. Yep, doesn't get the real confirm off of that, but gets a confirm off jump C. Should spend the bar here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Knockdown.
Wow, bunker knockdown.
Moontrap activation, shield, BC.
Wow. Oh, shield for
High
shield,
high
another one.
BC. Jump B, counter hit, confirm. All right, let's see what Aria can do here. 2, 3, EX. All right, it's my turn now. Yes, safe heat activation.
Yeah, that's actually really...
That was not a safe heat activation. All right, what are you going to do on wake up? Oh, yeah, you get thrown again. You have no resources.
Oh, nice.
Wake up throw. Wake
another
up.
one.
Please don't do it again.
Hey,
all right, wake up 5A. That was not throw, so I'll take that. 2, 3.
Yeah.
No meter.
I think Aria tried to throw just in case to protect the throw from Gavin.
Well, Gavin has meter, so should be able to seal the round. Very nice. All right, so that was that's kind of what I was expecting, honestly.
That was explosive, honestly.
Yeah, if I see 2 Power Tail players playing, they better know what their character does.
It would be the most anime match you've ever seen. Bullets flying everywhere.
Okay. Jump C. Overhead. Yeah, her charge 5B is a standing overhead, so you cannot low shield it. Whew, this combo hurts.
Yes.
I'm gonna rush in.
Oh, again?
That was
you didn't get enough grappling throws? Come on.
That was jump throw from Aria as well. Ooh. All right. Aria gets a turn back. Combo's gonna be a little scuffed, but spin meter. Nice. And just gonna do jump C for air. Shield back BC blocks the A follow up.
Ooh, caught low. Let's pick it up with that 3C.
All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3 meter. All right, what's the defensive option for Gavin? Wake up Moondrive. High shield loses to 2C. You got to be careful there after Moondrive. If you commit too fast, your opponent will actually know what to do after.
Oh! Yeah, that's unfortunate. Aria tried to anti-air there in that situation. Gavin already hit.
It looked like their 5C did not come out in time, so Gavin's jump C actually hit it out. Ooh, nice run under. All right, doesn't get anything else after it. You didn't match 5A after your 2A. Yeah, you got to match to your next normal. All right, Gavin.
Oh, what a bait right there. The shimmy wimmy from Gavin here.
Should be able to spend some meter. All right, so Aria is essentially 2 hits away. Oh, it tries to jump throw option select there. That's kind of advanced and honestly unnecessary in that situation. All right, so throw does kill here. Baiting heat. There it is.
That'll do Gavin 2-0 over Aria.
And Power CL C buttons are really big, so they can naturally just bait people doing a reversal from too far.
Right.
So you have to be careful about when you want to heat versus her, because her jump C actually can't hit you from the spacing where you would want to heat.
Yeah.
So you would have to, have a conscious effort to just say like, I'm not gonna heat from here. I'll just block it out. And you also be careful if she runs up to you, because she could just do her tackle backdash. That's another option she has. And her tackle also makes it so that if you try to hit her as well and you block, you get the guard cancel heat version. You don't want that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of small things to figure out when you fight that character, because I know a lot of people have not fought Power CL. They're like, what does this character do? Which is, standard in fighting games. No one knows what the cast does except their own character. And even then, that's like a 50-50.
And still Power CL, one of the DLC characters, free DLC, no less. But yeah, one of the newer characters added to the cast, and if I remember correctly, really asked for a lot too, alongside Neko Arc. So, glad to see that character come back into the slot, and honestly, in a great fashion too. Like, she is a really cool character. Yeah. You don't need to relax at adding cool DLC characters in this game. I'm playing like every single one of them at this point.
No, that's what people wanted. They were like, I think the starting roster was like 14 characters, 13 characters, something like that. Yeah. And I know people were just like, this game doesn't have enough characters, and it's like, hey. So hey, here you go. Here's 2 characters, 2 more characters, 2 more characters, and they're all free. You don't have to pay for them.
Yes, they're free, and it's a refresh on the art as well too. Getting that nice French bread flair. I mean, look at the pixel art from before, which looked great, but the hand-drawn style looks phenomenal. A little misleading. Some of it's like that 3D effect too, But regardless, I love the art style of this game. It looks cool, and every character that has been added is really cool and just really fun to pick up and play. But yeah, Powered CL, I'm trying to think of how many powered CLs you might run into online, and there's not that many that I can really think of aside from the ones that you'll see like leading up into the top 8 here.
Yeah, I know Gavin plays online like semi-often.
Yeah.
There's a couple more that I play. 1 or 2 are from, I think one of them is from EU, another one's from SoCal. I think another one is in NorCal. So like there's a good mixture of regional players for this game. I know that SoCal plays this game pretty heavily.
Yeah.
East Coast is a strong proponent as well as Texas. Florida does have some strong
Texas, I didn't realize.
players, including Scrot being from here, from this region. So there's not a lot of like North American players that you could just be like, I don't know where this player is from. You should know at this point because they show up to most of the majors.
Yeah.
They play online pretty frequently in the PSA tournaments. They also play in the Plus Frames. Yeah, the Plus Frames net play series that they have going on as well. So that's, if you're looking for like online series to go play at, that's what you could do as well.
There's the qualifiers going on still, right? So
yes, that happens October 1st. It's the first weekend in October that the qualifiers happen.
Yeah.
For the West Coast region.
For West Coast, yeah, because they did East, they did Central already. Yeah, so West is all that's left for America right now, I think, right?
It should be. We had Central in, I think it was in June we had Central. I don't remember.
Yeah.
We had Central already. The West Coast is coming up. East Coast will be in November. And then we'll see what happens after that.
Okay.
But I know a lot of people are just like, man, there's a lot of tournaments for this game. It's really nice to see that there's still good support for Melty Blood in the year 2022.
Yeah.
I almost forgot what year it was, like really briefly.
It's a blur, right? Like we've been asleep for the last 2 years. That's it.
I mean, no one also expected new Melty Blood in ever.
Yeah.
Like that news was like, oh, they're bringing out a new visual novel. Then it was like, oh, by the way, here's a new fighting game. And
Yeah.
we're all just like, oh, that's actually happening. That's crazy.
And well-deserved spot for Evo as well too.
Yes,
so.
yes.
Yep.
Hopefully we can also get that as well next year.
Yeah.
Provided the sport's still the same. Provided everyone shows up and plays as often as they're going to.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, so taking a little bit of a break here to check out some advertisements out here, so don't go away. Melty Blood's still on the way here. We'll be right back. All right, here we are back at it again with more Melty Blood Type Lumina action here at CEOtaku 2022. Of course, missed out at the top. I'm Zero alongside Fox here for another riveting round of pools action here today for Melty Blood.
Yes, we're now getting through most of this section of pools. This is I know we saw Lunar earlier. I don't know who else is in his pool, but so far a lot of people have been weeded out, been put into losers. This should be either winners semis or winners finals of the pool. We'll see in a second. But, there's going to be some good action. There's another set of pools coming up right after this.
Yep.
So if you're very interested in what the quote-unquote meta looks like after the shield changes, so make sure you stick around.
Yes, absolutely. Those shield changes, a big ask of the community leading up to it as well. And what a big surprise, too. Thank you for, the developers actually listening to player feedback and really trying to learn from that as well, too. And I think also I appreciate that they gave the time for the game to kind of breathe a little bit before they just went in and made those changes, because there's so much about that mechanic that, one, is integral to how the game works, but two, is just very important to see how that actually fleshes out in the hands of players. So.
Yes. The most important thing is the changes to the game the shield changes were not made right before Evo.
Right. That's a big one.
That's the most important thing in my mind, because a major system change like that right before a big tournament is usually not a healthy thing for the community. But thankfully they waited out for Evo, and now we are seeing this new surgeon of players. I believe it's Lunar versus Wishy. I think that's Wishy because they use a hitbox. Hey, Moondrop activation from Lunar. Detonation. So Wishy trying to, not get hit by any of the spears. Trying to get a jump C. Anti-air shield. BC. Let's go.
Big counter. Big chunk of damage as well, too, from Lunar.
Some meter. All right, time to guess. What are you going to do? Oh, hey, you blocked it. Good stuff. The thing is, you actually have to pick a direction and hope it's right.
Yeah.
If you decide to not shield or eat or anything like that. But you've been getting hit, so now you're put back into this... it's not even 50-50. It's like a 75-25. Hey, and that should be the round. Very nice. And that is the one of the biggest strengths of Dead Apostle Noelle is she has what people like to say looping set play. the fact that she uses the meter to get the knockdown, and because even though there is a meter penalty in this game, there's a cooldown that she kind of like establishes during that time, so she doesn't suffer that penalty.
Got busted. Nice.
All right, 2B counter. Let's go. Let's see if Wishy can get us a meter. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, delay air dash. DP gets. No! Oh no! They tried to get the 6C confirmed, but it was a little bit too short, so they don't punish the DP. All right, time to get back in the blender. Low shield.
Good shield. Oh no!
You did the B follow up, which push you in the air, and you cannot double jump unless you're a certain height. Time to do it again, I guess. Overhead. Oh, Moondrive activation from Lunar to stay safe. Wishy blood heats. Oh, scary.
Okay, goes for air to air. Nice.
Round's over, by the way.
That's a fatal. Let's go.
Oh, also you have a 20% damage bonus when you're in blood heat.
True.
Regular heat is a 10% damage bonus, so you know you got to be careful when someone is in one of those states. You will eat a little bit more damage.
Yeah, it's the little things that do start to add up, especially at the round end situation there.
No punish on the whip DP. Lunar just trying to snipe Wishy out of the air.
Okay, and look at this. Yeah, allowing Lunar to have the opportunity to get the charge because nails are kind of a big threat, right? You don't know, you don't want to get near them.
All right, throw. All right, mid-screen mix-up. Time to guess.
Nice.
Oh, it seems side low. I got hit too. All right, time to spend some meter. All right, let's see what Lunar does on defense here. Let's see if they just block it out. Oh, there's a moon drive. A moon skill DP. I don't want you in the air anymore.
Yeah, thanks for putting yourself in the corner situation. Appreciate it.
All right, time to guess once again. Ooh,
Okay,
tries to throw.
Block. Nice. Oh,
Double
hop.
overhead.
Yeah.
That's super hard to see considering her jump A is so fast. All right, time to do it again. Oh, high shield.
Nice. Air to air. Okay.
Oh, God.
Still gotta get
shield.
punished though. Good shields. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, one of the changes a few patches ago is that when your EX gets shielded, as long as it's not an invul move, you can shield back. So that is a benefit to a lot of characters who get their moves shielded. Oh, no. Detonation combo.
No resources though.
Oh,
okay,
but
there we go.
The DP reset. We take those. All right, that was game one. Good stuff to Lunar so far. I know they're trying to, you know, perfect the character because honestly, I think they were one of the proprietaries, the first people to be playing this character when she came out. And at first it was looking kind of grim for her because we were like, we don't know what this character does. But then after like 2 months, 3 months, everyone's like, oh, this character's nuts. This character's probably one of the like top 2, top 3 in the game.
Yeah, came in at DLC too, because this one came out with,
I believe
Seal, right?
Or it was probably Alco because it's like new character, old character, new character, old character.
That's right, that's right.
That's what they were doing. All right. Ooh, oh, tried to find a place to jump, didn't get it. All right, spear, just throwing out the spears, trying to keep Wishy full screen.
Oh, they got exploded, and look at that, just avoiding those spears on top of it, getting ever closer.
Throw gets baited. Yeah, you have to be careful a lot of times when you throw in this game. Sometimes eating the throw is not that bad because if you whiff a throw, you eat a full combo.
Whoa.
And that's also what I was talking about earlier. Air dashing over lows is one of Dead Apostle Noel's strengths.
Okay.
Hey, you try to shield, you got thrown. Hey, throw again.
Okay, it's looking tough here for Wishy.
Yep, Lunar on set point has a good amount of meter.
Nice low.
Trying to anti-shield, gets hit by 2A. Alright.
Alright, set up the dinner table here. Take to the skies and dunk on.
Same side low. That is hard to block if you're expecting some other type of maneuverability from Hisui.
Right.
Alright, let's see if Lunar guesses right here or decides to use meter.
Oh, no. Okay.
Ah! Low shield again. A B follow up crushes the low shield from Wishy. If they did high shield, they actually would not have got fatal there. Oh! That tackle follow up after spears from Dead Apostle Noel is not safe. So she has to use some sort of resource to make it safe or hope that you're too far to punish. Alright. Wishy looking. Oh, they've been able to get around, but you know, sealing the set is kind of hard once Lunar gets going.
Yeah, true. Trying to build up that moon gauge once again too, but look, full screen pinned down.
Yeah, Wishy's trying to force their way in through the spears when Hisui actually has projectiles that interrupt a lot of the movement that Dead Apostle Noel wants to do. Confirm. Very nice and easy. We'll probably spend another bar to get that looping set play. There it is. Detonate. Hey.
You
tried to jump, you got hit low by the 2A. Last chance incoming? Yes. Are you gonna heat?
Yeah, this character is just absolutely terrifying to deal with. All the guessing that you got to do on every looping like wake up is just like,
yes, because
let me roll the dice real quick here.
Because most of your options include either having to block the left right when she jumps, having to block an air dash double overhead, a standing, a standing like throw.
Yeah.
Because you want to shield the detonation, right?
Yeah.
So if you do it too early, the detonation doesn't come out in time for the shield. You get thrown, you get fataled. So it's kind of these, what is it called? There's a huge section of information you have to know when you fight her, and it becomes overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah, mental stack, you hear a lot of us commentators talking about it. It's so important in fighting games because that's how some characters are intended to work, right? You overload the screen with options for the player, and a lot of people, the normal human interaction, right, is just like you get overburdened with too many decisions, you end up not making a decision. So that creates that opportunity, that opening in your set play to, get big damage to continue your play.
All right, so we have Silent versus Gavin up again. So we will have Power Tail versus Archwid. Hopefully, Silent has got the early morning drops out of their system, and they're like clean. Because Gavin looked pretty good from what we saw of him a few matches ago. Okay. All right. Also, the important thing is who has seen the other player's character often enough. Because unfortunately, I will still hear people say, I don't know what this character does, and it's been like it's been a year.
No, it hasn't. Really?
In a couple of days, it'll be a year since the game came out.
Jeez. So what's crazy? It's been 2 years since the PS5 came out. You can't buy one in the store yet.
Yeah, I know.
You
still need to do like lotteries or buy it off of Craigslist or something.
Oh. All right, well, Powered Steel getting the start from Gavin.
All right.
Oh my heavens.
Yep, that's the armored tackle I was talking about, but Silent just does shield BC right away, doesn't want to deal with any of that. Air throw ender. Time to guess. Jump back to B. Hey.
These low challenges here, big counter.
Hey. All right. Probably gonna spin meter. There we go. Air throw ender incoming. Double jump. Yes. Moondrive activation.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's when you activate Moondrive, you can go through normals. However, some normals are so active, you will still get hit after your activation.
And that was Arc's jump B, right?
Her jump C is active for 10 frames. Oh my. Well, unfortunately, it looks like Gavin was not ready for that Moonskill DP to clash.
Okay.
Anti-air shield B follow-up. Even though the B follow-up doesn't counter hit, that damage doesn't add up even though it's 1,000. Spin meter. In the corner you go.
Pile bunker. Oh!
Unblockable. Immediate DP from Silent to 214. Doesn't hit. Gets a reset. It's all good. Hey.
Nice.
2, 3. Spin meter. All right. Mix up here is very important. Double jump low. Moondrive active.
Okay, now we got blood heat though. That changes neutral entirely, but still, Silent will not be swayed.
EX.
Yes.
All right, time to guess. High, low, left, right. Oh, well, you tried to press the button and you didn't block in time. Wait, Silent, that's not a whole combo.
Silent, please, wait, not like this. Okay, wait.
Moondrive activation into Moonskill DP. All right, there we go. Yeah, Silent got the hit and had meter, but didn't do a combo that used most of their meter. So, it happens sometimes. You're you autopilot kind of hard. And you're like, wait, I was supposed to kill you.
It's like, wait, meter.
Yeah, 2-2-C, please. All right, jump C. So Gavin might want to try to avoid,
big jumping.
Because Archwid is probably the fastest character in the game. Her run speed is nuts. Her air dash is really fast. So if you whiff anything and she hasn't committed to a button, you might get hit. But Gavin showing us Moondrive activation dash forward. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. All right, let's see what Silent does on wake up here. Blocks 2CC. Very nice. Respects the follow up. Ooh, good block from Silent. Not using any shield tactics there.
Okay. The movement does begin.
Oh,
wow.
5C anti-air. Very nice from Gavin. Dash up. Oh, overhead gets heated. Oh, that is air unblockable. That tackle move is air unblockable. So if you're going to interact with it, you have to shield it. Wait, Gavin didn't spend meter? Okay, that's fine.
Calculate. Save it for the next round. We knew. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Silent trying to jump after blocking jump C. Gets hit by 2C. All Alright, you got to spam meter once again. Boom.
Bunker still has plenty of resources available too on top of it. Nice shield.
Shield back launcher. Yep. Silent that ready to jump shield right there and got hit by the launcher follow-up. The launcher follow-up is air unblockable, so you're not allowed to block it in the air.
Ooh, a couple 2As.
Oh, drops to confirm overhead. Nope, heat.
Perfect heat activation to get off the charge.
Moondrive activation. Oh, I guess that works. I guess that's cool. All right. there was a lot of decisions there, like heating at full HP, activating Moondrive when nothing happened. But I guess I guess you get lucky sometimes.
Hey, you solidified the deal, right? You knew you needed to hold this corner situation. You don't want to let Silent escape and start running the set.
Right. Ooh, just slipped under that jump C. Oh wait, Moondrive activation got thrown. That's another one that changes. If you activate Moondrive the same frame that someone throws you, your activation goes through, but you don't get the stop benefit. So you have to be careful now on Wake Up. Alright, so activate Moondrive. Oh, Gavin trying to press the button, not respecting Silent's pressure. Into the corner you go, air throw ender incoming. Double jump back. Ooh, delay 2B. Hey, Gavin holding up back in the corner.
And we got the clash, and it does pay off in Silent's favor.
Doesn't use meter there. Oh, Gavin probably trying to press throw there or 2A and gets counter hit. All right, set point for Silent. Doing well so far. Dash of 2A. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Spin meter, yes. Left, right, high, low incoming. Whee. Well, it didn't matter because Gavin got hit by pressing a button. Oh. Nice damage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, goes for the low shield right after it. Look,
the
Gavin's on a mile away.
The hold up on Wake Up. Oh, round's not over. Wake Up heat. Nope, Moondrive. Backdash away. Doesn't want to get hit by anything. Oh! Silent spin meter.
Oh no!
Silent, please.
Silent.
All right, it's fine. All right. Silent knows that he was dropping. It's okay, bro. It's okay. It's all right. You got it. I believe in you in top 24 if that was winner's side. No, that was winner's side, but not everybody's perfect. It's been almost a year. Well, to be fair, he started playing like fairly recently, so I want to say like some of his stuff needs work, but he knows. I don't want to be too critical. He's got it. It's cool. See him in uni though. See him in KOF though. You know that's the thing. I guess I don't know.
Hey, we got the W though. Regardless, at the end of the day, still won though.
Yeah, but you wanna
you want to be clean about it.
You want your W to not be like crooked, because that was like a crooked W. You know.
You want to come burning in at the finish line when you do get that W.
Yeah, you want the W to be clean. You're like, yeah, I did this. That's me. You know, I'm a good player.
Tires falling off the car as he crosses.
Yeah, my play's not sloppy. You know, even though sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes stuff happens.
Yeah, sometimes those scrambling situations are really where a lot of players get their time to shine. You talk about like players that are really strong in a scramble situation like that is. I think about like Sonic Fox being able to get a lot of pickups in Dragon Ball, for example. Like you have to be able to make those snap decisions to really turn things around in your favor and not lose your cool. Because sometimes players are just, oh god, like I dropped it, panic mode, and try to reset the situation.
All right, we have a Mashu here.
Yes, Mash, another great character, so cool. All right, so is Coma. So
Skeleton back up again. Oh, hey, DP. Charge MC whiffs. Air dash over. Oh, yeah, charge Rekka, air throw. All right, Skeleton didn't catch the backdash, but air dashes over to 2B from Gumi. Command throw, yep. Back in the corner. Skeleton, super strong. Still understand. Oh yeah, Coma 2C also has a hitbox behind it.
Stop it. No.
So it kind of anti-airs, and you gotta be a little bit careful. And it has armor too, charger. Hey, anti-air 5B, no confirm.
Okay, Coma. I gotta drop everything for Coma. Ooh. Nice.
That's confirmed spam meter, double jump, air throw, nice. Double jump, cross up, jump C, blocked. Overhead, blocked.
Good block.
All right, have to block out mash pressure.
See, nice charge. Once again, chasing the backdash here from Gumi.
Ooh. Yep, nice double jump from Skeleton during that clash there. Oh, yeah. Oh. Nice air throw. All right, backdash away. Ooh, air dash, jump C over to 2B once again. Command throw back in the corner. Ugh, get over there. Jump C. No! He didn't confirm his jump C. All right, stagger, plus frames. There's a jump out. No confirm after.
Okay, no confirm though.
Oh, too far for the command grab.
Stop it, Skeleton.
Oh, yeah, charge 5C.
Okay.
Charge 5C is another standing unblockable, but it has armor instead of clash frame. So there are times where you try to mash into it and that doesn't happen.
Right.
You just kind of like, you know, get eaten. Ooh.
Okay, nice block.
All right, full confirm, might spin a bar. Nope, double jump, cross up.
Oh no! The bravery, Gumi out here with the throw, the 2-way, nice confirm. Just keep it quick.
Yep, spins a bar. Oh, you already used your launcher in the combo, so you cannot do that once again. You have to be cognizant of that. Command throw. All right, left, right.
Some of the costs you here, lost the turn, but able to get it back. That still Koma's chasing.
Hey, 2C catches the walk back. That is a low. You gotta be careful. Double jump. Woo! Good block from Gumi. Oh, but the charge 5C doesn't try to retreat. Shield skills.
Pick up.
Oh, that should be the round. Yes, nice arc drive confirm. Man, there's a lot of instances people would try to use either 1 or 2 bar there, and there's a chance that it doesn't do enough damage.
Right.
So you're just better off dumping all 3 meter just to make sure you get the round. Because you do get a lot of meter in this game, honestly.
You really do, yeah.
Oh, try to high shield, got punished by 2A.
Nice.
Back in the corner. Can't throw reset. No.
Good chase, the 5A.
Air unblockable situation, another air unblockable. Commander. All right, just trying to see what Gumi does on wake up. Skeleton applying good pressure. Nice. Unblockable. Oh god.
Oh yeah. I saw the flash and everything just. What happened?
Yeah, her charge. Nice high shield. Oh,
no.
Doesn't get a real punish, but gets a 2B during the scramble. All right, let's see if Gumi decides to spend meter. Are you gonna get your life back? No, you're just gonna try to get a left-right incoming. Ooh.
Yikes. Woo! Yeah, great reaction from Skeleton there.
It dunked. All right, Skeleton on set point.
Okay. Air trade now. Nice blocks here from Gumi. Last shot though. There, air throw. Skeleton's been so accurate with that.
Oh, he counter hit jump C.
Nice.
Almost jumps. All right, jump C, no counter hit. You can see Gumi trying to approach somehow.
Nice. Yo, thread the needle with that 2A.
Yeah. Gumi trying to use 2-1-4 to approach from the air. Moondrive activation, kind of scary.
Oh, god.
Oh, it's over. Round's over.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Arc meter.
1, 3.
Do it.
All right. GG's.
No, we wanted to see the arc drive finish. Oh, and they unplugged anyways.
Yeah, this is like they know it's over. Arc drive does so much damage, you just don't have to worry about it. You just do it.
I want to see it though. It's cool. Koma's such a cool character. Come on.
Everyone says that till they have to fight him. Then they're like,
yeah, no. Every time I gotta fight him.
No. Yeah, then they're like, this character's a menace. Which is like every character in the game.
Right? Like every time it's like, wait, you have jump, charge C, armor? Mm-hmm. All right, wait a minute.
Jump charge C has armor, 5C has charge 5C has armor, charge 2C has armor. So it's like he can kind of force you to respect that space as long as you start to charge. Yep. If you don't have a correct response right away.
Yep.
Which is hard because a lot of people just want to like fly around, press buttons.
Yeah.
And be like, well, look at me, I have air footsies. Then they get counter hit and they're dead.
Koma's canonical presence has killed somebody just by being around. Like that's how devastating Koma is as a person.
Oh, is that Tsukihime lore?
Yeah, apparently. Someone had sat me down and said, look, Koma murdered somebody just by his aura. And he apologized.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
You're too weak, sorry.
Yeah. You gotta be built different. All right, so up next, I think we have Wishy versus... I forgot who the other player played already, who I see sitting down. But
find out momentarily.
Yeah, once again, thank you everybody for joining us this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. We're still in pools right now. There'll be another block coming up right after this block.
Yes.
So don't go anywhere if you're like, hey, I want to see what the new patch looks like. I want to see what the new characters looks like. You have a good chance to see that.
Absolutely. And top 8 is at noon tomorrow, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember. I'm just when they tell me to show up, I just show up.
Just show up. Be here now.
There'll be a tweet. There's a schedule for all the games.
There's a schedule, yeah.
I think you can go to CEO Gaming
yeah, CEO Gaming has the schedule pinned at the top of their Twitter, so definitely check that out. A lot of great events happening. Last night was a good show as well too. They had the 3v3 rock paper scissors. A Beyblade tournament happened yesterday. So
there's a whole like setup on that side over there for Beyblade, and I was like, damn, they really have a whole Beyblade setup.
No, Beyblade is real. Look, check out Majid Obama's video about Beyblade tournaments. I promise you will not be disappointed. It does link to the actual tournament video as well.
Yes.
And that tournament, the passion of those kids, that Beyblade tournament was absolutely insane to see. I love it though. That young competition, you know, it's always inspiring to see, you know, how passionate kids can get as far as like in one, good sportsmanship, and two, just like having that victory right before them too. Because look, kid came up with the kit. Suitcase opened up, said, all right, I know how to counterpick against your Beyblade. I'm about to show you what's up. Yo.
Once again, thank you to Majin Obama for doing many roles in Fate Go Arcade in Japan and supporting
funded this game actually.
Yeah, actually funded the newest patch that for the songs that are about to come out in like a week or so. So shout out to him. All right, once again, Power CL on the screen. There's a lot of Power CL we're seeing so far.
Yeah,
I'm impressed. 2CC. All right, low shield doesn't get blown up, but Wishy gets thrown. Fatal jump 3B. Full confirm incoming. Spend the bar. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Pile bunker under here.
Tries to get an OTG. Oh! Unblockable, didn't low shield. Tries to press a button, gets counter hit. All right, you're not going to die from this, but it's really close. 1, 2, 3. All right, throw does kill here. Oh, you're just going to spend everything? Oh, you don't even get it, but it's a reset. It's cool. That's fine. When that happens, resets happen.
Always. I'm going to give you a chance. You know, it looks a little too devastating. It was perfect after all. So,
all right. Wishy gets a counter hit projectile. Full confirm it to like 4,000 damage. Whew. That's a lot of damage. Double jump. Air dash. Oh, one overhead.
Oh, hey. Really committed, but let go a little bit too early.
Also, another change. If you try to hold your shield, your moon gauge depletes until it's empty. When your moon gauge is empty, you will not be able to hold shield anymore. That is another highly loved change that everyone, you know, they didn't know they wanted, but when they got it, they were like, wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah, you don't just get to do it for free anymore. You have to really think about when you're going to let out a shield, which is scary. On you know, the interaction between offense and defense is so unique in this game.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. All right, spend some meter, get a knockdown. Let's see what Muddykips decides to do. Charge 2C unblockable. Oi! All right. All right, so Wishy just wakes up to 2A. Spend some meter. Going to get a mid-screen knockdown. Bento setup. Yep, Moonskill Bento. That's one of the changes that Hisui got. She can charge her Moonskill Bento now.
Oh, no.
And you saw the armor come through, but however, there's a certain duration where the armor lasts. This should be the end of the round. Nice.
Perfect for perfect and an arc drive finish to wrap that up. Wishy taking that first game.
Okay. All right, game 1 to Wishy. All right, Muddykips looking okay there, but you know, some drops occurred. All right. Moonskill projectile does not come out for Wishy, instead they get hit by 5C. Meter spent. All right, OTG, nope. Hey, there's a low shield.
Finally shielding, yeah.
And there's a counter hit B fall up after the shield retry. Spin meter. 1, 2, 3. Mid screen, time to guess. Hey, same side low.
Really good.
Let's see if Wishy decides to spend some more meter. Nice. Are they gonna go for the same setup again? Yes, they are. Time to guess. Oh,
okay, right.
I don't want to guess.
For that. I don't want to.
I don't want to guess what you're blocking again. All right, getting your life back. Oh, we got those? Woo, we got those. That was clean.
Set up.
Hey, low shield gets blown up by air dash jump B. That is another risk of just, you know, holding low shield there. Like, oh, you're gonna do dash up low, right? So then it's like you air dash with a button.
Yeah, you have the ability to assess that situation. Like, okay, well, I guess I get to punish this for free.
I saw Muddykips try to wake up throw and they got hit by 2B. Arc Dread. Nice. Mid screen, charge Bento. Woo! Whoa. Doesn't get the confirm at the jump 3B. And you can see Wishy trying to respect the space for Power TL. 2CC. Woo!
Whoa. Okay, nice.
Just waited for Muddykips to jump with jump C and anti-air with 2A.
Just like a Mudkip to be hopping around, you know, splashing everywhere.
Last-ditch effort, Arc.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, that's air unblockable. So during that explosion part, if you're not already on the ground, you're going to get hit by that. So that happens.
Goodness.
Oh, all right. Muddykips reacts with a 5C, gets a knockdown, doesn't spend any meter. Yeah, that's why, because they want to get their life back.
Yep.
Unblockable. No low shield.
All right, it's looking a little dire here in this round for Wishy.
Oh, anti-air shield.
Oh!
Oh,
no.
my. Well,
meter, I mean, we'll see.
Are you going to get the meter? No. Last guess. Low shield, launcher, spree shield, throw. and that was a type Lumina moment right there.
Absolutely. You know what? I love the interaction between it, though, because it is your rock, paper, scissors moment, and then you have the opportunity to just eject. Like, I don't want to play rock, paper, scissors. I will just throw you.
Yeah, that's what the BC is for, right? Like,
true, that too.
If you have the moon gauge required, you just BC, you get out. You don't have to deal with any of that. But I know a lot of people are just like, man, I hate these shield interactions, when you can kind of mitigate a lot of them by just understanding how your opponent wants to use shield.
Yes.
And if they want to anti-shield you constantly, you just jump at them, you see the shield come out, and you just land, you punish accordingly.
Yeah.
So it does take a lot of getting used to, especially considering that I know people are not too on the upkeep of like how to fight shield constantly.
Right.
And what their character's supposed to do. But, you know, there's resources out there. There's, you know, a lot of channels. There's a lot of character specialists on Twitter and on YouTube and on Twitch. So, you know, you go check them out. And I just saw a Neko Arc cosplayer. They have the round.
Oh, yeah.
I see the round hands
the eyes, above the eyes.
No, look at the hands. They got the round hands.
No. Oh my god.
Yeah, they got the round hands, bro. All right, I think we might have a Dead Apostle mirror coming up because I see Lunar and Pinku. So I know Pinku,
yeah.
Pinku might not play the mirror because a lot of people don't like mirror matches. Which I don't know why, I'm going to be honest.
It's interesting, right? Because like some people don't like to deal with the same game plan or like the same pressure. Or maybe they know of a counter to their own characters. So they like to show that. It's really interesting.
Because ideally you would like to think that you are the strongest player.
You are the better version of that,
yes. But, you know, if it's a confidence thing, maybe you just pick a different character that you know fights your character a little bit better. So there's a chance Pinku might pick CL, regular CL, but we'll see. They might opt for the mirror.
Yeah, you know, I guess like it could be kind of, you know, in the case of Dan, right? It's just like getting mixed up by nails on the screen. We talked a little bit earlier about, you know, mental stack, and once you start seeing all nails pop up, if you lose track of your own nails, you might just run into your opponents.
This is a button check.
Yep.
All right, but this might be what I was talking about earlier. Pinku choosing to not opt into the mirror, play CL, because CL still has some of the best projectiles in the game with her keys. Yeah. Because if one set of keys hits you, the rest just hit you into a confirm. She has a special move that she has an EX move when activated, hits you anywhere on the screen if you're not trying to block. So if you're throwing a projectile and she activates that move, you're just getting hit. So it's really, when it happens, you'll see. It's really strong. Yeah. It costs a meter, but the efficiency of you cannot throw projectiles when I have this resource becomes like very detrimental.
It is definitely a problem. A problem for like not so many characters though in the caster, because I'm trying to think of how many actually end up throwing fireballs, and like there's a good majority that don't have a fireball, right? Like there's just only a handful.
Correct. All right, let's see what happens here. Tries a demon flip. So Lunar is just charging. Ooh!
Ooh, good backdash.
Throw the rest of the keys. Moondrive activate. No, spins meter. All right, there. Oh, counter hit jump B. Let's go, Pinku.
But Fatal with the confirm as well, too. Gotta kind of catch up on this resource game, though.
Oh, God. All right, that forward tech was kind of scary, but Lunar gets out unscathed. Oh, no, you didn't block low. You get hit by 2C. They won't get the left, right, but they still just keep pressure here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, we're out the corner. Yeah, that required a lot of discipline to not get hit.
One might say you were on lockdown. Lock and key, right?
Yeah. Oh, air dash back jump B. Let's go. Let's go. Spin meter? Yeah, spin meter. Back dash, throw. Let's see if Lunar decides to heat or moon drive.
Okay.
Oh, we tech those.
Good tech.
All right, Lunar is looking for a hit. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
He held little shit. That's fine.
Okay.
Throw keys. So Pinku's doing a really good job of
my
not getting
goodness.
hit. All right, Lunar. This like. All right,
Fox, what did you do?
no, it's fine.
Fox?
Man. All right. So Pinku was playing that really well until they decided to do jump shield out of nowhere, and I guess they were trying to preempt something, but they just got punished on landing and they lost the round. It's okay, folks. Oh, it's not okay. God.
All right. You're not allowed to commentate any of my matches.
Oh my God. It's fine. It's not fine. Piku's getting put into the blender. They got to block. Low shield. All right, throw keys? No. Piku has a lot of meter though. So anytime Lunar wants to throw out a fireball, Pinku can spend a bar and just punish that. No! It's fine.
Okay, we're good. Oh,
that's
no.
That's a 5A confirm. All right, so Lunar's going to spend meter here. Left, right incoming. What's Pinku going to do? Held heat.
No!
It's fine.
Okay, we got it confirmed. We got it.
Pinku's just going to burn this meter here. Nice, 4.3. Which way? Good block. Throw.
Ooh.
Moondrive back there should throw. Wait for the throw. No, blocks to jump C. Waiting. Oh, mashes on the demon flip. Might get the confirm. Nope. DP doesn't hit. Double red. No confirm.
Okay, out of the skies.
Oh wait, that's the round.
Oh, you are dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spend one bar. Yeah, doesn't even need to. Whew. Sheesh. Oh, that first round was so good for Pinku, and then they made one fatal mistake. All right, Pinku going back to character select. They're trying to recompose themselves, figure out like what they got to do.
Right. Yeah, I mean that just goes to show like how quickly a game of Multipla can run away from you for that one singular mistake.
Yes.
Especially when you're playing around with your resources properly. You know, thinking about the heat activation, regaining your health. Gosh. Just, you got to be able to recover, you know, like I was talking about those scrambly situations, right? The panic mode will set in, and you have to stay stoic in your game plan. Like, okay, cool, I got hit, but I'm outplaying in neutral.
Yes.
Stay confident in your play.
All right, let's see if Pinku can recover there. 5A, 5A. Good pressure, double overhead. And the counter 2B from Lunar. They're going to dump meter here. Let's go. All right, time to block. Oh, there goes away. Dive confirmed. Doesn't wall bounce. OTG.
Yep.
Tech. Yep, tech. DP. I don't want to block. It's my turn.
No way. Oh.
Flash kick doesn't count a hit. 2A counter. Nice confirm from Pinku. They're just like, I've had enough of your offense. Double jump. Woo!
Nice. Confirm.
Yeah, they stagger that 2A like crazy. Hey. Spin meter. Charge. Trying to bait a DP again or a heat. Good pressure. Have to make that safe, yes. Oh, an immediate chase. My God.
Yeah. Lunar ready for it. Okay, nice. Heat activation.
Oh, yeah, fatal jump A. All right, Pinku cleaning that last bar up.
Yes.
It looked like they were going to drop it, but...
yeah, it really did. I was very concerned.
But because Melty Blood has that famous counter hit stagger in the air, you have forever to confirm. All right, but Pinku has to block this mix-up now. High shield doesn't need to block. Ooh, double overhead. Oh, they didn't block the second part. No. All right, time to do it again. All right, what's your defensive option this time? Backdash away. Very nice.
Oh, and we got a hit off the EX. Let's go.
Almost throws the backdash. Shield. Very nice.
Still able to block after 2. Okay. Shield back. Let's go.
All right, so Lunar not deciding to shield back there or BC. Gets hit by the BC follow-up. All the way to the ground. All right, left right incoming. Ooh, backdash away. Moondrive activation to stay safe. Anti-air 5A. You know it's an anime game, but you can anti-air with your jab. All right, time to guess.
Set up, the left, right. Okay.
It's hard. It's hard.
Round apiece, just to actually a little bit over on the meter here. Actually, Pinku had taken a slight resource lead here.
All right, yeah, Pinku just throwing up. Ooh.
Nice.
She does get a confirm off that. Oh no, it dropped. So Moondrive activation, stay safe.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Beautiful air back dash right there to get the cross.
2, 3. All right, air EX high roll, left right incoming, backdash away.
Nice.
Spin meter. Very good. Let's go. OTG. Lunar doesn't die off throw, but doesn't block.
Off of this.
Does not block a wake up. All right, 1-1. Very nice, Pinku.
Yes. Yeah, Pinku wasn't doing bad in the first game at all. It was just like the one mistake, and that kind of snowballed into the rest of the round. But here in this game too, Pinku definitely steady. Not shook by that first round either. So I mean, it's still hard-earned victory too. At that, like again, it's nerve-wracking because the one mistake, every nail setup that Dead Apostle has, that's just a terrifying guess on the interaction that you have to deal with.
All right, game 3 coming. I know both players are probably just like, man, I don't want to lose to this person.
Whoa.
Yeah, her ADP does hit behind her, but it doesn't have invuln. It's just fast and air unblockable. Oh. All right, good movement from Pinku.
Oh, no.
Trying to mitigate the Moondrag activation. Oh, no. All right, tries a flash kick on the defense there. Gets baited. Spin meter. All right, time to get back into the guessing game. Ooh, we backdash away, throw out keys. Make it safe with the EX Sinker. Oh, no.
Shield, nice BC.
Oh.
Okay, caught in disguise, has to hold this.
Oh, doesn't do the rest of the keys. It's okay. 2, 3.
Oh, no.
It was a reset. It's cool. It's cool.
Intentional. You thought you were going to get hit, so that's how I opened you up.
All right, but inside Pinku, they drop their combo, detonate. Moondrag right there, shield. Are we out? Moon skill flip. Throw some keys out.
Ooh.
2.
Right here. This is a beautiful example of how important aerial movement and movement in Melty Blood in general is.
Oh, God. Pinku tried to shield back when they got anti-air shielded, so they were stuck in a position to where if they decided to not do anything, they might have gotten punished, so they decided to shield back. Falling jump B. Might spin the bar. Nope. Just air throw in there. Very simple. Anti-air shield again. You got to be careful. Lunar does like to do anti-air shield a lot.
Okay, nice. We're out of the corner at the very least. Whoa. Okay.
Oh. All right, Pinku not committing afterwards. They were kind of scared. EX Sinker. OTG incoming. Lunar might tech DP again. There it is. Yeah, let's go. Round is probably over if Pinku does the right confirm. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Beautiful.
All right, last round.
Yeah, rep from a mile away on that wake-up interaction here, so here we go.
Lunar has a lot of meter, though. So any hit could potentially lead to never being able to play the game again.
Okay, got the air-to-air. No charge allowed, please. Hey!
Oh, no! Oh, didn't know which side they were on. All right, Pinku still has a good chance, even though this doesn't look good here. Throw. It's still fine. Frame kill setup.
Shielding.
Oh, they didn't hold
good.
shield. They didn't believe. All right, last chance incoming.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, we're good. All right, heat activation here. Try to get some health back while we still can.
All right, tech Moondrag.
Oh!
Nice. Very good, very good. OTG once again. Wake up heat, wake up DP. No, just no tech. Oh God, Lunar.
No.
All right, Pinku has to be careful because, yeah, Lunar is known for doing dash with DP. Oh, the round's over. That's it.
Yep.
Arc drive. Nice and easy.
Holy smokes! What a final game of the set.
That was really close. I was pleasantly surprised by that set.
Yeah,
because it looked like Pinku had a really good shot at beating Lunar. Because at first I thought Pinku's confidence got shaken.
Yeah,
but they managed to bring it back. They stayed faithful to a lot of their game plan.
Yes.
Except there was 1 or 2 instances in that last game where if they're a little bit more aggressive, it probably would have been able to stop Lunar. But
yeah,
it happens. You gotta shake it off. Get through the rest of your. Instead of losers bracket, this tournament they call it hell bracket.
Yeah, the heavens and hell.
Yeah. So winner side is heavens bracket. Loser side is hell bracket. So you gotta pursue a little bit more. They should make it out. I think that was winners finals of the pool. So it's 3 out. It's 1 in winners, 1 in losers from winner side, and then all the way down in hell side is the one person who makes it out of the losers.
And the big call out there too is just the recovery after that messy situation in the first game. It is so important that you don't let the previous round kind of influence how your next round is going to turn out. And what a strong fashion for Pinku there in general. Like honestly, like you said, it really could have been Pinku's entire set right there. Just a couple interactions off here and there. That final situation is just indicative of what could have happened, because Pinku with that super in the sky right there would have been, gosh, if that cross-up didn't happen the way it did in that corner situation, because it was definitely a hard read to get that defensive block against Lunar right there. So Definitely would have been a different story had the Lunar landed in front of them instead of on the opposite side.
All right, up next. Oh, I see we have Jona. Okay.
All right.
Jona, a SoCal native, decided to come out to CEOtaku. I'm pretty sure they entered this game, KOF, Persona 4, and Blaze Blue.
Yes.
They are known as probably one of the strongest Blaze Blue players in North America, and it's good to see them come out and try out a new version of Melty Blood.
Yeah.
I believe he's playing Shiki Tono. It's the very like. Well, he's not known for pro-tag characters, but, you know, sometimes you just play a pro-tag character. Like, sometimes you're just like, oh, you know, he seems kind of cool.
Look, they're on the cover. It must be good.
Yeah. Actually, that's true. You're never wrong if you pick a character that's on the cover, usually.
Yes.
There are some outliers.
Soul bad guy.
Yeah.
Character. Let's see. Ragna. Good character.
Ragna or Jin, usually, like, really good.
Both really good.
Yep.
Hyde. Good character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, pretty accurate so far.
All right, so it should be Jona versus Aria. There we go.
Ooh.
All right, I don't know if Jona has ever fought against this character, so we'll see how he adapts on the fly, but Aria should have a good idea of what this character does because it's Tono, it's like a base character. All right, high shield. Ooh, tries to shield back in the air, doesn't get punished.
Okay, nice jump.
All right, jumps over to 2C, full confirming coming. 1, 2, 3. All right, uses air dash already, meaty jump C. You try to press up button, you got hit by 5C. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Oy,
Nice.
save
All
jump.
out. Yeah, really big. Has plenty of resources too.
Spend everything? Nope, just spends the
Just
one.
the one. Yeah, I'm not sure if Arcdrive would have finished.
Double jump. Time to guess again. Meaty jump C. Falls for the partial charge 5C. If you charge it the whole way, it is unblockable, and you have to high shield it, but people see it and they think they have to stand up and they get hit by 2C right away.
Right.
Hey, rising jump A. Hey. Very nice. Oh, he's got that confirmed. Wow. I thought he was going to drop that. Oh, he stood up too early. 2B is a low. It hits twice.
All right, corner situation here for Jona.
And meaty jump C incoming. And you can see how Jona is very practiced in this game so far. Oh, OTG. Nice. He can actually confirm off that with resources throw. That's the first throw he's done so far.
All right, Jona taking it here. Looking pretty good against, or excuse me, Aria taking it. But Jona was doing.
No, Jona's the tunnel player.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah. So Jona up 1-0.
I saw the score flip for Aria. What the whoop? I got mixed, so I was right. Yeah, Jona out here looking pretty good against CL, despite, like you said, like probably not having much experience against the characters, so still holding their own. But like, Tono has all those tools available anyways that you can keep a pretty baseline game plan and still do really well against most of the cast.
Hey, guard cancel heat. I want to play the game. Hey, 236B though, Tono time. You always have to worry about that space in front of you where if Tono can do that move and you're jumping or you're not blocking, you're getting hit by it.
All right, there we go.
Ooh, good staggers. You tried to jump, you got hit by 236A this time. Nice OTG with meter spin. Very clean. I'm impressed by Jona's knowledge of his character.
Yeah, I mean, perfect round. Just showing their stuff. Oh my goodness, 2C actually going to make that mark here. Carry over.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. Ace.
Right. Down. Woo. Great patience here from Jona. Nice.
2B. Got a key. 1, 2, 3.
Jona must really like this tree because Jona has only been next to this tree.
All right, throws after the moon drive.
Where do you think you're going?
Nice option select with 2A, 2C.
Yes.
Should spend another meter here. No. Mid screen. EXDP under. Yeah, let's go. Time to guess. Same side.
Yep. A little bit earlier on that one there.
Jona not shielding back or doing DC.
Yeah. Have a charge and a lot of resources here. Going to hold on to majority of them, right? Just spend the one, get our knockdown. Ooh.
Forward throw. Let's see what Jona doesn't wake up. Wake up moon drive.
Nice. 2C.
2C through the jump C.
Oh no!
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. Fox, it's not okay.
It's fine. He has around. He has he has a game to give. No, that's these things happen.
These things happen.
Yeah, he was really close to winning that set. Ooh. All right, 236B, total time once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, spin meter. 2C, 3C. All right, Jona is a very composed player. He should be able to bring it back. Yup, tried to stand up on the 5C thing with the unblockable. He got hit by 2C after. All right, last chance incoming probably. Oh,
yeah, got the blood heat. Has to be so careful.
Jona not pressing any buttons, just retreating.
See, yeah, that's the important factor. It makes the waste of the meter. Sure, Aria got the health back, but you're mitigating the risk of getting blown up by the shield activation.
All right, gonna air throw ender. Yep, last chance. Meaty jump C. You only have Moondragon available. Low shield, BC punishes the. You can actually jump cancel that clash when you do A launcher now. But it looks like Aria's not ready for that though. And Jona moves on. Very nice.
Really good stuff here from Jona. Yeah, Shikitono, definitely one of those characters out here. The pro tag character, like you said, the pro tag power out here is really solid in Shikitono. Especially too, you see a lot of players try to go for that super just to get the additional moveset after the fact as well too. So, you know, that character is not just like a basic, you know, vanilla character. It's not your Ryu of Melty Blood out here per se because of the additional layer that character has. So it's very unique.
All right, I see Skeleton sitting down, and I also see Wishy, I believe. Yes, so it should be Koma versus Hisui. I forgot her name for like 2 seconds.
I get mixed every time. It's just like, it's one of the mains, just one of them. The one with the broom?
Yeah. Oh, actually, she doesn't have a broom. She just throws pottery at you for her projectiles.
You know, they clean up. They throw the trash at you.
All right. Getting ready to play. I would assume this is, well, I'm pretty sure this is the hell side of the bracket, aka loser side. So I'm not sure if this is to get out on the other side or not, but we'll see later. Hopefully, the rest, we can see more of the rest of the pulls coming up in just a bit, but we will see what will happen. All right.
Okay, Koma back at it again from Skeleton. Wishy, like you said.
Jump C, no counter hit. All right, Skeleton has Wishy in the corner. Command throw. Safe jump. Go slow. Wishy respecting a lot of his pressure until, cross chop on the command throw attempt. 1, 2, 3.
All right, nice. Significant combo here from Wishy.
Same side low, hard to block.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. And that's also one of the quote-unquote buffs that Hisui got. Her frying pan sounds more
like a frying pan?
Yeah. It's like a cast iron hitting
I was
you
noticing
the head.
I was thinking like, yeah, you know, doesn't sound quite the same anymore, huh?
All right, last chance for Skeleton here. Woo! Cannot block the air throw mix-up that she has mid-screen. It is a little difficult because you're assuming like double jump over on the other side.
Right.
So you might be too committed to something else before. All right, Wishy gets another clean hit. Spends a meter. We're gonna run it back once again. All right, blocks the charge high.
Good. And we out of dodge. Oh,
jump C, no counter hit. Anti-air shield fails. Good patience from Skeleton, not Tia anti-air shielded.
Ooh, dunk. Air coma.
Ooh, wake up 5A from Wishy wasn't blocking anything, so just did a button on wake up.
Got the dust out here. Oh no, that was the opportunity, and it looks like Skeleton attempted to take advantage of it, but Wishy much faster on the draw.
Double jump. Other side, good block from Skeleton. No. Charge MC, no. Ah! Falcon kick from the skies. Wait, no combo though.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Wishy through the chair. Wishy through the chair.
All right, double jump. It's time to guess. Okay. Moonjar activation. Oh.
Wow. Fell right into that one.
Okay. Sure, it works. Whatever, man. Whatever, man.
Hey, if you fall into it, I mean, it's your fault. I was swinging my arms just like this. It is your own fault you fell into it.
Yeah. All right, let's see if Skeleton's had enough. Hey, 5A counter hit. Skeleton trying to press buttons after. Yeah. Oh, got fataled by the jump ladle.
Bars? Okay.
Hey, all right, so let's see if Skeleton can improve their defense. All right, good block. Yes.
Dang.
His EX command grab does move quite far forward, so there is a spacing you have to be careful. Oh.
Nice. Couple air airs here to get the confirm.
Ah! Drop combos. Alright. Oh, anti-air 5B, no confirm. Charge 5C, no confirm again. And Skeleton's just losing little bits of life here and there. Uh-oh. Oh, you tried to wake up 5A and you got slapped.
On the opposite side, I wasn't over there. I'm over here.
Yeah. Alright. Being careful. 2C whiffs.
Oh, nice jumpy. Confirm.
X. Whee. Alright. Slow pressure. Skeleton being patient.
Really good here. Nice delays here. Got the charge.
Hey, clash. Oh, OTG. Guard break? No. Air dash, jump C. Get him.
Oh my goodness, but not able to get the punish there or anything.
Alright, gonna spin meter on EX Dust. Cross shop again. EX Dust coming once again. There it is.
Yep. Dusted.
Oh, tries to go for the small unblockable. Cute. Falcon kick from the skies.
Nice. And we get a full confirm this time for Skeleton.
Alright. High, low, left, right. Ooh! Good patience from Skeleton not to press anything. Was probably expecting a reversal.
Oh.
Hey, command grab. It has invul too, so it can go through a lot of buttons.
Some really good reactions here from Skeleton. Not enough quite yet. Yo. All right. There's a lot of work to be done here, though, on Wishy's end.
All right. Decides not to get their life back, but, you know, they're confident in their mix-up. Skeleton blocks it, though. EX Dust. Last chance for Wishy. Oh, wait. Oh, tech. Falcon kick. No, anti-air shield. Shield back. Doesn't get punished. Command grab.
Skeleton every time so far. Nice reversals here from Skeleton to get that win.
Some of their interactions were really getting hit by Hisui mix-up after air surrender.
Exactly.
They are hard to block, but you know, once you get out once, you can just improve your defense and try to figure out what's going on.
Yep.
Same side, command throw. Let's go. Do it again.
Not moving.
Hey, other side low. I got hit. Command throw again. Let's go. Last mix-up. Counter.
Really good 2A and a perfect no less. Skeleton trying to send it home. Woo. Got the dance, the swoop.
Oh, counter 8-2A. You were too slow in pressing buttons. Command throw. Oh, heat. Wait. Skeleton, once you heat, you have full HP.
Reflexing, I don't know.
You have full HP. Oh, he's drunk. All right, there's a heat. Oh, guard break. Help. I got guard broken. Help. I can't block ground normals in the air. Help.
I need a guard.
Help. All right, arc drive. Dump the rest of your meter. Easy 5K. Bento setup. Oh, then block the jump C. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's see what Skeleton does on defense here. Just gets hit by the other side 2A.
Yeah, that's
round
unfortunate.
Is over. Yep. All right, last round.
Probably wishing he had that meter now, huh?
I mean, he has 2 bars.
Yeah, they got 2 bars now, but I mean, like, you spent that heat activation early in the round. Could have been a little bit different.
Oh, raw air threats on the guess. Good block from Skeleton. Doesn't get opened up. No meter from Wishy. Skeleton gets his turn back. Throw back in the corner.
Air low this time for 2C.
Command throw. Hey, double jump? No, stand menacingly.
I mean, again, the aura has the potential to kill.
Oh my. I wish he just tried to do moon skill jump ladle, but Skeleton was crouching. Time to guess once and for all. No!
Okay, good heat activation, but not able to thread the needle this time. Skeleton gonna get smoked right now.
Arc drive. Bento setup incoming. There we go. All right, blocks the Bento, guard break. Yeah, you gotta be careful how you block Hisui in the air. So Skeleton might either choose the moon drive or wake up heat. Let's see what happens. Oh, just raw block.
Oh no, the counter hit could have been a confirm and victory there for Wishy. Full screen. Tons of resources.
It's time. It's time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please.
All right, moon drive activation.
The cross up blocked. Good defense from Wishy. You survived.
All right. Yep, there it is. Moon skill ladle. They were just gonna let that rip. Drop combo though. Skeleton trying to get their turn back. Try to get a clean hit. 29 seconds left on the clock. There's a moon drive activation. Not particularly in terms of anything. Gets out poke, backdash. No.
That'll do. That'll do. As long as you confirm.
Yes. RIP. All right, so Wishy probably moves out of Hell's bracket. I can't tell. I cannot tell. But we will get that sorted for y'all later.
Yeah, everyone take a moment to breathe. Drink some water real quick, 'cause that was a shaky round right there. Shaky set for sure. And, you know, like we said, as we get further along in the pool, towards the end of it, you're going to get more of that high-level competition, that more competitive play as well. And goodness, Wishy.
Good stuff to everybody. I think that is it for us, if I can get confirmation. All right.
Okay.
So we will be stepping off. Your other commentators will be here fairly soon. Don't go anywhere. You can see the rest of the bracket. But for now, I am Fox. Thank you for joining us today. Here with?
Yeah, I'm here with Zero. I am Zero, not here with Zero. Well, I guess I am here still. So here we go. But yeah, no, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. And thank you, Fox, for hanging out with us here for the first round of pools. Melty, still more to come here shortly.
Yes. Take care.
Welcome everyone to Melty Blood Type Lumina here at CEOtaku 2022. My name is Saki Sakura. Joining with me is
Kraken Atkins. What's up? What's good, Kraken, everybody? We are here in Orlando, Florida. Anime fills the air, and we have some Melty Blood Type Lumina pools getting on and popping for you all right here, right now, and I can't wait.
Yeah, absolutely. The action today has been hype. We already have a couple of people who have already moved on from the earlier 10 a.m. pools all the way to, I believe it's top 24. So we have names like Lunar, Silent, Wishy. All of them have already been slated for top 24. And now it is our 12 p.m. pools.
Absolutely. And you know, just like when it comes to Melty Blood Type Lumina, it's so refreshing seeing a lot of these names that you see from online brackets coming into the offline sphere and going head to head with competitors that, like, you know, maybe don't enter online brackets as often, or we may know from other games, and putting in work. Like I saw Jona playing earlier, and it's just like, you know, definitely know them from other games, but their Shiki goes crazy apparently. Like, it's just
not only that, it's also the fact that with the recent patch of Melty Blood Type Lumina, it has brought new life to the game, bringing in more players than before, and it's really been awesome. Every person I've talked to that has been playing Type Lumina have been really sharing the love with the scene towards the other players that are in other scenes, and really telling them, hey, this is actually the greatest time to hop in, play some Melty Blood, get used to the mechanics of the game, and oh, look at that. See, already customizing right off the bat. You'll love to see it.
1000%. It's a good time to be a Melty Blood Type Lumina fan. I mean, the recent patches gave like a whole bunch of new color selections, and we woke up to some amazing news today, right? They're putting in current code music, 11 tracks. I was just like, yo, this is really happening. Let's go.
Yes. So the new update includes that your base colors actually will turn your effects to the color of the base color, which is really awesome. And then we have the actress current code music. But going ahead and hopping right into it, we're going to have Alt 4 Ninja versus Alt 4 Ninja again.
I mean, does that make them Alt F8 Ninja? I'm not quite sure.
Right, adding them up, but it's going to be Mash Carry Light versus Vlog. This is actually the first time I've really seen Mash coming out. One of the newest DLC characters for sure.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, I like it that it's in this matchup because Mash, a good amount of her kit has a bunch of like clash frames and forward-moving type of motions, and so going up against a zoner like Vlog, she can actually navigate the ground game quite well.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a great 2A stub, and going for getting the counter hit there, sealing that first round for ATLasomega.
Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I mean, a perfect, you can see that ATLasomega is just really just covering that space, keeping Alt F4 Ninja on deck. I believe that was an intentional air blockable setup.
Okay, we have Moondrive activated right now for Alt 4 Ninja, having to block here quite a bit. Goes for the reversal, not going to be able to convert fully off of it. And again, Alex has been 2 for 2 on those shield attempts, been really looking good there.
Yeah, just having a great mindset of how Alt F4 Ninja is trying to escape. Wow! Able to stuff it out, that's insane.
Very nice. And we're going to keep the pressure, catching the backdash. A very good call out there from ATLasomega. That was very smart.
Absolutely. Just in terms of pacing, like when we see Vlav, we know the vibes. Like Vlav is going to be trying to slow the game down as much as possible, keep you at bay, stomp it away. And ATLasomega has just not really been victim to that, keeping the matchup in close quarters as much as possible and keeping Alt F4 Ninja on their toes.
Very nice A follow up there from Alt 4 Ninja. Not going to be able to convert off of it. Trying to get into the air, but ATLasomega getting the anti-air. But it's sort of been in a scramble. Back and forth, some of these counter hits that are going between these two.
Yeah, definitely. Also, for Ninja has found some pretty key hits. Unfortunately, not really finding the conversions afterwards, which I think is kind of costing them in the long game, but has a life leak to manage. Just has to survive this corner.
It is crazy using the heat first to actually get the OTG. And again, this pressure from ATLasomega going for the overdrive. Still getting the counter hit though, even though that super was blocked. And this is a lot of damage that Mash has accessible with very limited resources.
Indeed, indeed, and oh! Tall vampire man in front of me throwing fire at my feet. I will simply just scoop you. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness, but now we do have Tall Vampire Man in the ice state, so it tends to be the better state sometimes, even though having to risk that first round. Let's see if All 4 Ninja can make some of the adjustments. We did see it in this earlier round.
Yeah, definitely, but ATLasomega is just relentless right now. Oh, able to get that middle counter off the 2A and let my momentum begin. All that 4 Ninja has to have Blood Heat on the brain. Will they commit?
Moondrive activation and a gorgeous bait having to be full on that meter. All 4 Ninja might be able to get out of there, but ATLasomega is looking really strong with that Mash Carry light pick.
I would say so. That was a fantastic showcase of a lot of the kit that makes Mash unique. Like,
yes.
In terms of her overall air stall skills and just specials that she has available, really makes you kind of second guess how you want to anti-air her or even air-to-air her in certain sequences because she can be so tricky.
Yes.
And just her ability to get in and stay in is really what sets that character apart. And like I said, can give Lao some trouble. We saw Alt F4 Ninja trying to navigate around, put out some counter posts, just couldn't quite find their footing, but definitely a fantastic sector from ATLasomega.
Yeah, absolutely, and definitely the biggest deal breaker was the winning of the scrambles between the two players. We see that Mash Carry Light was, or rather ATLasomega was really strong on a lot of those pickups and able to convert off of them. And that's the thing about Mash Carry Light. She's really strong with damage, and that's one of the, I feel like, the highlights about her when she came out is how much damage she can do without meter and really set up a good Oki, a good position in the corner. And we saw ATLasomega do exactly that, really mixing and keeping Alt 4 Ninja in the corner. And it's crazy because Vol needs that momentum to be full screen to continue his own game plan. So a very good job there from ATLasomega for sure.
1000%. Interesting kind of noting that dichotomy of how controlled Mash Kyrie Light is when you compare her counterpart in the DLC cycle being Neko Arc and how
yes.
chaotic that character is, right?
That is Neko Arc in it. I almost hope we can see Neko Arc personally. I know everybody in chat's like, Saki, but why? No, stop it. You're asking for a cursed image. I want to see a Neko Arc. Y'all be asking or saying that you're going to be making it to top 8 with the Neko Arc. I want to see it. But regardless, that was a very good one. I believe our next competitors, one of them is going to be Masoma. Very much a powerhouse, actually winning ECT recently.
Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to a just top-class North American competitor in multiple type of meta, you cannot list maybe more than 2 or 3 names without mentioning Masoma eventually, right? Just consistently strong performances online and offline. Was in the grand finals for EVO 2022 recently and has really kind of led the charge when it comes to Vlav. You know, obviously in North American meta, a very consistently strong pick, some character that you have to have your eyes on, expect to run into bracket if you want to go very far. But Masoma just time and time again showing why they are on another level when it comes to playing a character of that caliber. It's just like, it's not only the character strength that gets them as far as they do. They are just genuinely an amazing one-of-a-kind player. Like in multiple games, you're talking about like not only multiple type of arena, they are also extremely strong in BlazBlue Central Fiction, DNF Duel.
Yes.
Like truly a pleasure to watch, and you know, for the multiple type of arena community, just somebody that you have to deal with. Very
humble. Like that's one of the things we talk about when we look at players is just their mentality and how they approach each game. And it's funny because I was actually explaining to someone on Twitter, if Masoma gets into your game, because this was on Twitter, you better watch out because this player knows how to get in, how to figure out your game, so you have to watch out. But this is going to be a vlog mirror, which is interesting because we have, again, Masoma is no stranger to that, and we have Guykatsu on the other side.
There we go. All right, both popping Moondrive instantaneously. Masoma getting a bit of the advantage. Oh my. Okay. just kind of dueling away. 4 BC wars going on.
Yeah, that is the entire Moondrive meter already used up. This is a really good momentum here for Guykatsu. Gonna get the side switch and try to go for the throw up pressure.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wow, just a small hit and then going into the throw. Very nice. Once again, another throw from Guykatsu. Sorry, from Masoma, rather.
Yeah, Masoma just, you see that Guykatsu is playing extremely patient. The qualities of this match, of course, Vlad does not have the best in terms of reversals, right?
Yes.
So Masoma just recognizing that Guykatsu is heavily respecting and constantly enforcing the strike throw mix-ups.
Yeah. Again, we see Masoma start off this round really, really strong here. Guykatsu may have to play a little more aggressive. There we go. Goes ahead and challenges with the 2A. We are in ice state for Vlad.
Yeah, I like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, Masoma still recognizing that that throw is available.
Okay, Blood Heat activation is now in play, and we are going to go straight into the super.
Yeah, that's massive. You're talking like a 5k damage combo to try to even things up and give it. Guykatsu having the lead, just can't not get any momentum afterwards as Masoma stomping away.
Alright, and that was a nice wake-up option there from Guykatsu. Not going to be able to convert it, and that might actually cost this round for Guykatsu. That missing that hit confirm. And yep, there it goes. That's damage from Masoma on the board right now.
Yes, absolutely. I did like that you made the call that Guykatsu should be a little bit more aggressive, like playing a little bit more present match and try to take the fight to Masoma. I love their counter pokes. They got like 2 huge ones. The issue was definitely what led afterwards. The subsequent combo was just not all there. So hopefully if they're able to clean up those routes, I definitely could see them having a little bit more presence in the matchup. 100%.
I do agree with that. We're going to see Masoma, though, start off this round really strong. Getting quite a bit of damage here, close to about 4.4 right now. Nice shield follow-up, B follow-up there from Guykatsu. But again, this is what we're talking about. It's that misconfirmation that Guykatsu keeps missing, and it's costing every play. Beautiful shield there on the heat activation.
Yeah, it's just like this tug of war that's going on where like Masoma pulls Guykatsu like 5 feet, and then Guykatsu gets a pull. It looks like they're about to go 5 feet, but it ends up just going 1, and Masoma just pulled another 5 feet. Like,
really good pickup here from Masoma. Very full screen, and was still able to pull back and get that sword hit.
Right, locked down in this corner. Oh my god, another one's counter pokes.
Oh
Finding
my
these
goodness.
hits here and there, just can't convert anything, and the shield BC gonna allow Masoma to navigate through the ice projectiles.
Yeah, this is one thing also too that I'm noticing, and I see Masoma going ahead and doing the Moondrive activation, but the throw is actually gonna hit and give Guykatsu that turn. Tries to follow up, shielding for too long, and that is definitely gonna cost him. Masoma has quite a bit of bar to actually kill here, I believe. Yep, there you go.
Beautiful, and it definitely has those optimals on deck, enough to build up the arc drive. With the arc drive finish, and Masoma gonna be moving on 2-0 over Guykatsu in the blob mirror.
Yeah, so one thing I want to highlight here, right, is we said we wanted to see Guykatsu go ahead and become more aggressive against Masoma in terms of challenging some of those options in the corner, right? And it was successful. The problem here, though, was that Guykatsu was not being able to confirm and be optimal about those pickups. There was a lot of drops that definitely you cannot be dropping against a player like Masoma. You have to be on point. You have to be able to convert a lot of all of those options. And then on top of that, some of the shield options that he was trying to do, Masoma was able to call it out really good.
Yeah, 100%. I think one of the big key parts of that match was the shield VC that Masoma did when Guykatsu was trying to set up the ice minefield, basically, because that can be one of the insanely threatening parts of Vlob's kit. They did like the up one even that could lead to air unblockable situations, but if anyone's going to be comfortable for that matchup, it's definitely going to be Masoma.
100%, absolutely. And we could be seeing a Shiki matchup, but you know, speaking of Neko art from the previous, right, before we started, did you notice the music that was playing was the Neko art theme song?
It was a subconscious noticing, because 3 seconds into the match, I found myself bobbing, because I'm not going to lie, the Neko art theme is kind of my jam.
Yes.
But
Oh, man.
you spoke it into existence.
I did. And it looks like we're going to have Vlob versus Arcuit. Now, this is actually, I would say, arguably, Arcuit being like top 5, depending on who you're speaking to, of course. A really strong character, has quite a bit of potential, very fast movements, on top of a really good projectile. So this is going to be good to see. This is going to be Flunktastic on Vlog versus Doza on Arcuit.
I'm with this. Yeah, Flunktastic, a player I'm extremely familiar with in terms of like the online tournaments that they've been able to enter. Very solid placings with this vlog. Whereas Duse, I've never seen play Meltable before, but definitely a name that you should know if you follow any other anime fighters. Extremely strong player.
Yes, actually. I believe I've heard of them earlier today in the Guilty Gear Strive pools. But right now, doing a really excellent job in this pressure right now, keeping Flunktastic in this corner. And again, arguably one of the few characters that can actually continue with the combo from a throw, but that drop is going to cost it, where Flunktastic is going to go ahead and do heat activation.
Yeah, I'm loving sacrificing the damage, just try to get some life back. Oh my gosh!
The slide and then just patiently waiting for the shield to go ahead and punish, but Flunktastic still staying alive right now. Gonna try to catch a whip punish here from Duse.
Yeah, you can see them trying to keep them locked down in this mid-range, not let Duse escape the corner. The chip damage is building.
There it goes.
Ugh, yeah, Duse feeling the pressure, trying to elbow room their way out of there, but Flunktastic ready for it. Great comeback.
Yeah, that was a really smart heat activation that allowed to reset the neutral. So very good job there from Flunktastic. Duse getting the first hit here and going for the full corner.
Right, yeah, this is where you can absolutely get turned up. Arhkma just an absolute menace to defend against when she gets her corner positioning and she's in your face, scratching away.
There we go. Oh, again, once again, dropping that corner combo, but able to pick it up still and keep it going right now. Duse looking really solid, closing in into this full damage of 26-21.
I'm loving it. Now, one thing Duse has been extremely advantageous in his early interactions. Flunktastic has made the comeback before is from something like this, getting that heat available.
There we go, and that is going to seal it to a perfect. Oh no, I cursed it. Okay.
It worked out.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
You were not wrong. The perfect is not the way we imagined.
All right, once again, that round start there really working towards Duse. The reset, but able to keep the side corner right now.
Yeah, it feels like Duse has really found a comfortable pacing of exactly how they need to take the fight with Flunktastic. Like, in terms of the ground game approaches, that elbow has been giving a lot of mileage. Dash blocking.
Yes, I was just about to call that out. That is one of the newest perks in this patch, where you're able to actually dash block a lot of Blob's projectiles. So really good matchup knowledge there from Duse. Biggest request there. And looking really good. Health about just even on both player sides, trying to charge up that meter.
Okay. You can see Duse keeping it cool, calm, and clutch. Oh, I was going to say, they have to know what melee ahead if they do jump challenge. The air unblockable there from the lockdown, the airborne projectile into the super. Now Flunktastic, swinging away.
I think that was actually an attempt to try to dash block, but instead not coming out as planned, and that will cost Duse, where Flunktastic's going to come out on the boards.
There it is. I'm loving the back and forth nature of these matches. The way that Flunktastic's covering space in terms of fireballs and buttons, Duse on their toes. Duse trying to get that relentless rush down going.
Nice Moondrive activation to go ahead and get the shield.
I love this route.
Yeah, this was actually a really solid route. Definitely trying to make it as optimal as possible there. We do have full meter activation. Nice throw there from Duse. Gonna try to keep this corner pressure here, but Flunktastic, getting challenged.
All right, Duse. Oh my gosh! What could Flunktastic have been doing there? The big, meaty opening there from the fatal counter from Duse.
This is looking really solid on Doze's part, making the adaptations needed, but once again following and getting caught by Flunktastic here.
Oh, okay. Flunktastic having a good amount of presence here as it relates to this round. Again, just back and forth nature between these two. Duse with the back up against the wall.
And the shield recovery actually costing Duse this round potentially. Flunktastic just trying to keep Duse locked down. Heat activation in play right now.
All right, what could Duse be thinking? Oh my gosh.
There you go, the unblockable, because you're falling from that projectile and getting caught in the recovery state.
Yeah.
And that was a perfect as well from Flunktastic.
Indeed, but Flunktastic just has very solid reads on how Duse is trying to approach. Like, Duse is mixing it up. They're doing the elbow, they're jumping, they even did a run-up heat, and they haven't been right enough in order to really change the tides of the matchup. Flunktastic having just fantastic coverage, and Duse seems lost, trying to look for answers.
I really like that Flunktastic is trying to create this obstacle course, and it's very successful as Flunktastic takes it 2-0 over Duse. Really interesting the meter usage between going back and forth on the meter side, as well as the Moon Drive side. That was a very smart choice.
Indeed, indeed. Flaw of Archangel, especially when you're in that ice form, you gotta put it as the title of one of my favorite movies, a recent movie I saw, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yep.
Put the stomps out there, put the fireballs out there. Oh, you block the air one blockable. Just extremely menacing when you get into that flow of everything's working out. You're able to cover all the parts of the screen and create this mindfield for your opponents. Arc does have the capabilities to get around there. We saw Duse slowly but surely making some adjustments, definitely in that first match with the elbow room and everything, but Flunktastic absolutely played that pristinely in the second game.
Well, it was a 2-0. It is one of those instances where the score doesn't tell the story, right? And it was a very much a back and forth match where both players were just adapting accordingly. It's those instances where who adapted faster and who was able to really perfect their game plan faster when it came to that. And we saw Flunktastic doing an excellent job. I mean, both players were also using heat activation so optimally as well, and really trying to get their momentum started in their own way. So again, very good games for both. Up next, I believe we're going to be having, this one's actually a local favorite as far as like coming from different games.
Okay.
This is going to be who we call the Youth versus, we'll see in just a second. But I believe the Youth is playing DA Noel, if I'm not mistaken, or Noel. It's one of the two.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm either going to be extremely biased or I will analyze. I do enjoy Noel, so.
All right, and here we go. So we look like we might. Oh, we have a mash coming up soon as well. That's the thing about MASH is, interesting enough, I feel like that's a character that's like really strong, regardless of who's playing. You know, it's a character that really helps make you feel welcome.
Yeah, she's pretty accessible, like in terms of picking her up, her shield bash, and just multi-hit and everything in terms of what she's able to manage. Not too bad of a pickup, and I think she's strong, genuinely. Like just the overall damage output in her overall game plan seems like it's going to have an impact on the long-standing meta of Melty for months to come. So, but it is Noel.
Yes, I was just gonna say, so it's I Press Buttons versus CS Tiger. And that was a nice jump in there. And this is what we were talking about, the recovery though happening.
Ooh, okay, yeah, caught with an arrow unblockable there off the pop-up. Couldn't get much for it though. I pressed the buttons, trying to press down buttons to get out of this situation.
Okay, Moondrive activated right at this moment. It's a little bit of a scramble between these two, but we do get a throw going and trying to jump in to create pressure. One thing we want to take note about Noelle, right, is that she has the keys to her advantage, but those keys are only limited by the game.
Right, absolutely. And from Noelle to Noelle, you'll see a different like ideology of how they utilize those keys, right? Some use it exclusively for pressure, a set of scenarios like that. Some may use it in terms of like a neutral game to try to establish some full screen presence.
A really good fatal counter there from CS Tiger, but I Press the Buttons was able to really pick it up here on that last hit and still keep resources limited on those keys though, and that's something we're going to keep an eye out as we get into these next two rounds, because there is potentially a full round ahead where those keys are going to come into play.
Right, absolutely. CS Tiger. Oh, okay, yeah, didn't have the full combo confirmation there. Just trying to get things back in their favor. You see, I Press the Buttons, just being an absolute menace, utilizing all of those long-reaching Noelle normals to keep CS Tiger at bay.
Absolutely, and then we do see that whiff, but that full punish was not fully optimal, and we're going to get the Moondrive to go ahead and get the clashes. And this is going to be good damage. Goes for the reset. Beautiful. Actually calling out the blood heat activation and getting the full damage in.
Love to see it. Yeah, that's one fantastic aspect of Noelle's kit, because she has those long distorted normals. Can leave herself safe if she decides to blood heat activate. And now
side mix up. I definitely got hit there.
For real. Okay. CS Tiger trying to make it happen now, but hey, courtesy of the new patch, Noelle has a meterless reversal now.
Yes.
It is amazing.
That is very, very true. I believe it was one of those things where it was like a new move added or just like adjusted so that there would be no worries on that meter usage. So a good call out for I Press Buttons. That's how you know when people are practicing the new patch and trying to play the 2.0 version or 2.5, depending on which we're talking about.
Right. Okay, CS Tiger finding a similar opening what we saw from the first game. I pressed the button, locked him on the corner. Oh my gosh, we're just swinging away.
Yeah, this is one thing I'm noticing too about CS Tiger is that the resets are happening, but there's no follow-up, there's no pickups, and this is allowing I Press the Buttons to go ahead and begin the full screen game that we usually see from Noel. But this is a good Moon Drive, both of them in Moon Drive activation, but with CS Tiger getting the full momentum.
Oof. Yeah, and just finished that series there. Good. I think that's a good momentum builder there for CS Tiger. They've been having a little bit of trouble closing things out, have been finding these hits, but putting I Press the Buttons under a little bit of pressure. I think what's a big difference is like we've seen multiple routes and multiple kind of resets in Arch. I Press the Buttons, when they land their hit, they have an idea of what's going to happen after the hit. Whereas CS Tiger, you know, the injuries have not always been there, but so long as they're keeping the pressure going, that's where they're in their comfort zone.
Absolutely, and that launch there is not going to be able to hit ice press buttons and fully be able to punish. Nice Moon Drive activation to get the air grab.
Ooh, okay.
That was a really good pickup there from CS Tiger. You know, regardless of those hesitations, we are seeing CS Tiger adapting and picking up against I Press buttons. I think these stray hits is really costing buttons.
Yeah, you're talking about adapting, really picking up. A round start air throw is really a way to set the tone for CS Tiger. I'm loving it.
Hey, Moon Drive activation, really good tech hit there. I believe CS Tiger was the one who was on plus on hit there from the tech.
Oh my gosh, loving the utilization of the screen freeze, knowing that Black Key was approaching and just utilizing that mash armor to get this massive combo.
Yeah, that is a full-on super combo. And again, we're going to see the Moon Drive DP.
Okay, yeah, if you're I Press the Buttons, you really have to think about how much you want to wager in order to make this comeback. Heat activations, when the life disparity is that large, you don't want to like waste resources and leave yourself stifled going into the second round. So I Press the Buttons, not wagering that, does have 4 Magic Circle to work with, potentially a Blood Heat, but needs to make it happen right here, right now.
One thing to note too is that within the game like Melty Blood, using your resources and your meter is not as punishing as a lot of other games, because you are able to regain that meter fast, especially if you're getting it the optimals in. But here we go, we're going to see I Press Buttons starting up and starting to use those resources. Heat activation and getting caught in the corner. No punish on the DP, but there we go, the Moon Drive activation into the air throw.
All right, I'm loving it here. I Press the Buttons to BC.
Oh, but getting caught throwing the key. Gets the reset, but that overhead is actually going to catch him. CS Tiger getting the optimal, getting the hard knockdown. Gonna get caught in the heat activation, and this is a great pickup for I Press Buttons. And going ahead, I do agree with this, just getting the kill.
Yeah, definitely. One of those keep it simple situations. You have the Arc Drive to work with, you've already popped the heat. Might as well get the kill as soon as possible. We are going down to the final round between these two.
Yep, a bit of back and forth here. Gonna try to charge up some of that meter while also keeping that long range like you spoke about. But that's the thing about Match Carry Light is that she can just charge in, but is still punishable on some of those charges. Nice BC follow-up.
Yeah, I think I Press the Buttons from round start recognize the kind of resource disparity and is playing this extremely slow. Trying to see how CS Tiger will approach if they just play from more of the full screen distances. They had some fantastic calls.
There we go, Moon Drive activation allowing to do that Moon Drive DP, and that is going to be able to continue the combo. Not going to be able to kill, but still has 2 bars of meter right now to work with and continue this. Blood Feed activation right now from CS Tiger. Oh, but getting opened up right now on Buttons' side.
All right, CS Tiger got a ton of life back for that. Was not able to cash it into any supers, but the life total's nearly even. I Press the Buttons, gonna be trying to extend that lead a little bit more.
The stare down into the throw. Not gonna be able to get the OTG though, but does get the jump in.
I Press the Button, going for a standing reset. CS Tiger staying extremely patient. The run up back throw into the corner we go.
This is going back and forth right now between Buttons and CS Tiger. It is literally 1 grab, 1 hit confirmed, and this could be it right now for Buttons. And there we go. Woo! Both of them even trying to take a deep breath there.
You gotta imagine, you see just the overall size and exhales once that match ended, because it was a complete nail biter both ways. Had no idea who was gonna take it, but CS Tiger proving advantageous this time around, but they were like neck and neck the entire time.
I felt my heart, as I was commentating, my heart was like racing, because it's like, It's literally one pick because both were using heat activation to reset the neutral. Both were trying to go ahead and get the stray hit in. Both were actually trying to be very mindful of the shield game. And that was the thing about CS Tiger. It's the fact that the patience on the shield really worked out. We saw the conditioning of trying to get these straight hits in was working initially. Buttons then took it down, tried to slow down CS Tiger, and instead was able to slow down Buttons in that sense.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very kind of niche esoteric skill of this game, the overall shield RPS, right? Because interacting with the shield in this game is kind of like inevitable. Like if your opponent is going to use shield, then in that case you have to interact with it whether you want to use it or not. And so like kind of having a handle on the ideology of like a shield B or shield A follow-up or BC and being able to manage that and adapt to your opponent match after match is something that is worth like studying and getting better at, because it could be a difference maker in tournament sets, especially first to two setting and things like that, you know?
Absolutely, and that's another thing too with Melty Blood. Having a lot of health in this first to two setting, you have, I wouldn't say like scrambles, but these back and forths that we saw between Buttons and CS Tiger. And it's really about like who is able to pick up faster than the other one. Also, another thing too is that it was a little bit late for Buttons to actually be using a lot of those resources. When we saw in the first couple of games and rounds that that meter was full and was not being used fully, focusing more on the keys more than anything to do some staggers and pressures, when if anything that should be where your damage comes from.
I love that you picked that out, because going into that final round, I Press the Buttons had just used pretty much all the resources. They did not have any magic strikes, they did not have any of those moon drives, and you even pointed out previously they were very persistent on using those keys. Like, you know, when that rounds would end, they would have like less than 5. So not having that meter available and being forced to use even more keys than neutral, you have to slow things down and get your resources back. I think that's a very valuable observation there.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, that's just one of those things where when you're competing and you're growing, these are lessons learned. Again, the Noelle is a really strong pick. And definitely it was there. But also to point out too, the fact that they were able to get their meter back pretty fast, even though they had that last round no resources available, it didn't take long for them to get that back. So we're gonna see another Noelle, and I think I saw Mario!
Yes, I mean Mario being played by, I want to say this is Beautiful Dude if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah,
Beautiful Dude versus Rallarina.
Oh my god, I'm gonna really try not to be biased here, but I study Rallarina for match footage. Like, I really love their take on Noelle. So we're already kind of seeing the divide here. For I Press the Buttons, there's a lot of enders, some type of resets that were at play. Rallarina is a big pusher of like standing resets. So they'll go for the 214A starter and then do pressure like this, where they don't actually go for any type of ender. They go for like a strike throw or a cross up. You have to be really on point on defense when you're fighting somebody like Rallarina.
Okay, Beautiful Dude having to make some opening here, but the key catching Beautiful Dude there.
Indeed, indeed.
I definitely see what you're saying, though. Rallarina looking really strong with this Noelle pick. Not giving an opportunity to Beautiful Dude, but let's see if the second round can be a bit of a difference. Mario also was fixed in the recent patch, where now the player 2 side should be confirming a little bit more.
Oh, really? Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I know that was a big point of contention for the character previously. Yeah, Beautiful Dude. Able to slow things down. Rallarina, absolutely a momentum-based player. So the more that Beautiful Dude is able to keep them at bay, keep the Mario going, the better off they'll be.
All right. Rallarina getting caught by the Nun. Gonna go ahead and do a B follow-up full screen. I think Beautiful Dude even had time to block that, but was a little bit antsy there. But still opening up Rallarina in this heat activation, which is a lot of wasted resources right now.
Yeah, this is massive. Beautiful Dude just having full control despite the amount of resources that Rallarina has been in terms of the Moon's Drive and heat activation. Beautiful Dude just... You can see how the pace of the match is completely slowed down. Rallarina is just a full snowball effect, nearly a perfect. Now Beautiful Dude gonna be potentially almost taking it.
Oh, that was so close, and even had the meter to probably try to do it, and this actually might cost it, but the reset. the attempt to try to do a reset in a stagger was not there for Rallarina. So we are going to go into the round 3 of this match.
Indeed. Oh my gosh, if nobody got me, I know that my nuns got me. Can I get an amen? Mario Gallo-Pastino. Best boy, potentially.
Okay, using the Moon Drive activation to go ahead and run under. We're going to keep the pressure here. Patience just a little bit, punishing the A follow-up on the shield attempt.
Okay.
And that's just one of those things where with Noelle, it's those disjointed normals, those long ranges, that allow her to do that.
100%. Always got to be wary of that. I'm wondering what Beautiful Dude is going for in that round. I've seen that combo drop quite a bit. They're not getting any like notable knockdowns, but I don't know. It does keep Rallarina at bay in the full screen, and that's where Beautiful Dude has been seeing a lot of success.
Absolutely. Oh, but that jump in, getting the charge, and heat activation safely done. I think was even trying to bait that out, but wasn't able to shield it or punish it in time. The BC follow-up, both of them in heat activation, so has enough resources with our Rallarina not having it anymore.
Oh my gosh, yeah, just a back and forth of anti-airs that have not really equated the full combos on either side. Both players gotta be feeling extremely nervous right now. Beautiful Dude with throw, not enough to do it.
Oh no! The nun! God bless, here you go!
Oh my god.
What even is that? Is that like a scissor blade or whatever? An axe. I think it's the axe. My bad.
It might be some type of axe that's going on there. Either way, we were talking about how Noah just got the chance for the beautiful reversal.
So you know how you were mentioning what Beautiful Dude was trying to do with Mario? It may seem that it could be a pad issue based on what he was looking back into the crowd and pointing to the controller. So it could be that there's a pad issue that's preventing that drops in combo. But regardless, still able to be on the board right now against Rallarina.
Okay. Ooh, okay, not the full confirm. At least has corner positioning, trying to keep Beautiful Dude locked down. BC to get me out of there, but Rallarina relentless.
Okay. Oh, nice. Going ahead and playing patient in that air game, and now continuing the combo here, getting the EX edge. I'm gonna get the OTG with the punching nun.
Oof.
I think the nun avoided the key entirely because it was still within the startup frames, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what it was looking like. Trying to play around those, like, when it comes to just puppet characters in general, like, you usually always have to hit whoever the active or controller character is in order to do any damage. So, like,
oh, nice! I love that. That was so smart. So that was actually like a perfect option select for Beautiful Dude to go ahead and summon the nun, but charging that nun would be the B axe nun to be able to go ahead and bait out the heat activation and still be able to punish Rallarina.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You see Rallarina trying to take the fight, not shadow box with the nuns anymore. Mario Gallo-Pastino is the enemy. Hello? That was clean!
Alright, having to play the defense game here. Gonna go ahead and shield, but no follow-ups right now from Beautiful Dude. Gonna just play it patient. Getting the Moon Drive anti-air.
Oh my god, yeah, beautiful full screen conversion. Gonna be able to get the red up, but knockdown. This is where it's been kind of rough here for Rallarina. I'm loving the utilization of that boon skill to keep Rallarina on point from the jump in.
It's also a really easy input as far as what it gives. That allows it that it's more about a read than rather just inputting it and getting that call out. So this is a little bit of low health right now for Beautiful Dude, but still staying alive rather, getting the anti-air once again.
Oh my god.
This is, oh, and there it goes! The 1% comeback there from Beautiful Dude. Staying alive indeed.
They're able to get it done. I mean, for better or for worse, even though there were not the most amount of injuries in terms of like those air combos, Beautiful Dude did have fantastic coverage of using that boon skill and then also throwing out the, what do we decide they were, scissors or axes?
Yes.
Yeah, to keep Rallarina having to have a little bit of a mind game in how they tech or how they approach Beautiful Dude. So, fantastic, just showcase of Mario there, showing that Mario still got it even after the post-patch. I know kind of the outlook on that character a little bit divided there, but Mario sees some success here from Beautiful Dude.
Absolutely. I think the highlight for me in that match was two. It was the fact that the axe was able to catch Rallarina within a combo and they didn't have enough health within there. And then it was in this last game where the option select was just Chef's Kiss, amazing. But ironically enough, though, we have another amazing player on the screen right now. This is going to be Fox, who you just saw commentating earlier in 10 a.m. pools, of course, coming to compete. Who knows, might be trying to strive for the top 8 placement.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to commentator playing the game, amazing on the mic, they gotta be amazing on the sticks as well. And Fox, I know they play Arhkma. I've seen a couple of their streams. Extremely strong player. I mean, Fox has been like with the Melty scene for
I'm
like...
so happy to see an Arhkma, I'm sorry. It's
right.
just, you were talking about Noelle, Arhkma is my character for sure.
Salute.
This is also the recent patch allowing Arhkma's wheels to really bring in players in. Once they get hit by the wheel, the hit advantage, drawing them to allow a better damage combo. But here we go, we're gonna get the Ender.
Yeah, I just noticed Fox's opponent. So this is Rakir. Rakir used to play CL. They were actually extremely solid in the earlier points of multiple type of meta. Recently has made the switch to Mash, and I think it's a character that they're driving with a little bit more after the patch. This is going to be a fantastic match. I can't wait to see their approach.
Absolutely. Going ahead and getting the charge B, but not going to be able to get that as the clash for the DP wins there from Rakir.
Okay. Woo! Popping up. Fox just kind of stuck in chill right now. That was extremely tricky. Gonna be able to get that empty low.
Yeah, this is where Mash gets really scary. Does get the reset, but falling down, getting the pickup here. And that is gonna be all Mash wrote there. Rakir getting the first round.
Yeah, I'm just loving the relentless aggression here from Rakir. You can just see them utilizing every tool of Mash's kit in order to keep Fox under pressure. Fox just wants to create that space and maybe get something similar of their own going with the ring setups and the Oki that Arhkma can manage. Buffed in this patch.
Yep, exactly. Nice 2A, but that invincibility there gonna catch Fox. Nice stand C. Gonna go for the full damage optimals and gets the wheel out, charges up safely. Tries to jump in and avoid the shield, but that was a really nice delayed follow-up there from Rakir.
Indeed, indeed. I'm wondering, so like Rakir has shown that they will be willing to shield those will mix-ups when they happen on the knockdown. So one of Arhkma's changes, being able to influence that will to like dive back a little bit. Maybe Fox will go for some long game kind of shield baits with that.
Okay, nice shield follow-up from Fox, able to actually call out that shield BC.
I'm loving it. All right.
And both players stock on some really good resources right now. Fox also on that 4th bar. And this is quite a bit of damage.
Here we go. Yeah, just going for a safe jump set this time around, not utilizing wheels every single time.
Oh, nice Moondrive activation to avoid the defensive Moondrive. Nice anti-air, gonna get the wheel. Another wheel, this is damage.
Oh my
Hard
God.
knockdown.
Yeah, everything about that is just showing that Fox is extremely capable of counterplaying. Look at this pressure. Rakir just locked down, cannot find any answers. I'm gonna just scoop you real quick, and Fox with the first game up against Rakir. That was, whew.
That was really good. That was such a nice adaptation. Got the download in the first round and really went for that those nice Moondrive setups that we saw there. This also pressure. Really forcing Rakir to try to challenge and then losing the challenge as well.
Indeed, yeah, I'm loving the way Fox is frame trapping, utilizing those staggers and all parts of Arhkma's kit to keep Rakir locked down. But we see Rakir had this situation previously before. They are just as capable of getting extremely great rushdown going in their favor with this Smash.
Oh, and actually activating, jumping out of the corner to get the jump in. Hard knockdown right now, going for the charge B. C rather, I apologize.
Oh my God. Ooh! I mean, it was so impressive in the routing there on the pressure, but what's more impressive is Fox's defense! Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh!
I can't believe the sequence that they were able to navigate there. Rakir eventually able to crack it open, but Fox made it work for it.
Moondrive activation, gonna play some defense once again. Oh, and trying to cartwheel, but the shield on Rakir actually stopping Fox from doing that.
Yeah, it's one of those things as Arhkma in the mid-range. It is a fantastic moon skill if you're able to catch them out to get a good starter and cover some space, but it's not the fastest in startup, so Rakir ready for that shield punish.
Backdashing just a little bit, trying to bring out these wheels. And again, we see these staggers right now. That could have been a punish there, but instead getting the counter from Rakir.
Right? Loving this here from here. Into the corner we go.
Oh, whipping the grab, but going for the double grab. That was day one Melty Tech right there.
I love it. Okay.
The stagger tried to shield, getting caught in the grab. Fox is not looking good right now in this corner. Rakir looking so dominant, and this is a lot of damage for literally only one bar. It's the Moondrive to keep it going, but scaling just a bit. Heat activation, but there you go. Rakir calling it out and getting shield.
There it is. Yeah, I love Rakir utilizing all the resources possible to try to get that itty-bitty bit of life available to get the game. Couldn't not quite get the combo, but just maintaining their presence and momentum, having that heat call out with the shield, and we are tied up 1-1.
The staggers, I like that Rakir is doing that, staggering that 5A rather, and letting Fox be baited into trying to shield or press, and Rakir's buttons is just winning those situations. Once again, shielding, but this time delaying, understanding that Fox is trying to do so. Once again, another throw coming out.
Indeed, indeed, and this is the comfort zone here for Rakir when they have Fox back up against the wall, but Fox finding an opportunity to challenge. It has been like the frame trap that has been putting Fox in some trouble, but just really getting a better ideology of when they can challenge.
Yep. Okay, we have heat activation on Rakir's side.
Okay. Woo! That was tense. Mash is like so quick, like even though she has this armor and like is a little bit of like a bully character, she can get across the screen so insanely fast.
Yeah, it is one of those characters that you really have to be careful when those stray hits become coming. Fox trying to get out of that corner there and get some momentum. Going to go ahead and do the heat activation, Moondrive activation right now from Rakir. Losing these clashes, which actually has been leading into some of these situations where it's not looking too good.
Yeah, Fox pretty much at the life total that they were pre-heat activation, but now with not an opportunity to use it again.
Yep.
Gets the throw, and Rakir seems to have found something here. One round away from getting it over Fox.
Yeah, Fox has been struggling to adapt to Rakir's Mash Parry Light. And it's some of these situations where it's the pressure, and when do you challenge Mash in this situation? Heat activation from Rakir's part, almost to just get out of the corner and not have to deal with the Arhkma mix, for sure. Yeah. The super jump there, tech hit, it looks like it would be Mash that got the tech hit, so that's plus leading into this full-on challenge.
It seems so. What I will say, I do like that Fox is kind of making the adaptation in the neutral game. They take a little bit more airborne approach. Like, Rakir has been extremely impressive in the ground game and just navigating away. Fox is trying to use more of these jump wheels and utilize just the universal melty airborne mechanics with dashes and jumps and such. But right now, they're just back in this gel in the corner.
Okay, we do have a successful grab there from Fox. But the heat activation to avoid getting caught in the wheel. Okay, I like it. Moondrive into shield. That is the defensive play right now. But Rakir able to catch Fox off guard, and this is death right now. And Rakir taking it 2-1 over Fox.
And there it is. A heartbreaker there because Fox had the right idea. You know, freezing the screen with that Moondrive, recognizing that the Moon skill was approaching and trying to get the free punch with the Shield A. This miss based on that 2C pickup, they've missed out on quite a bit of damage there. And, you know, just given the life disparity of Rakir having such a solid opener, which was time and time again how they kind of took their matches, just taking the fight to Fox and suffocating them with pressure, was not able to bring that comeback. But an extremely solid showing. I mean, I think Fox really kind of showed what they're capable of, what Arhkma is capable of in this patch with the wheel setups and everything, and I loved a lot of conversion that Fox was able to get. But
the biggest thing, I think you called it out earlier as well during these matches, is the fact that the air game was just not working out too well for Fox. Definitely had to play more on the grounded game and really make up for just that ground control, whereas Rakir was just able to get in. Staggers were also on point. The RPS that was in those staggers for Fox was really well done. Also, too, the fact that those shields that were coming into play were really, they weren't like the frantic shield, they were really layered out between these two players. And the fact that just that back and forth, I just saw Fox going, having a bit of a trouble just trying to open up Rakir, which is the hardest part I think about Melty is trying to open up someone, especially someone as like playing at these levels,
right?
That they're playing at, you know.
Indeed, like Melty, in a sense, is a game that is centered around speed and mobility in a lot of how the overall neutral and mind games play out and how you land a hit. You really want to like kind of overwhelm your opponent and get a read on how they're going to try to escape defensively, if they're going to use shield, if they're not. Are they on their toes? Can I predict where in the skies they're going to get? Can I meet them with the air-to-air? There are some layers of like some left rights with like a Dead Apostle Noel, or maybe even some overhead lows with like Archwade, you know. But really, it's just kind of getting a read on where your opponent's going to go with the screen, given that they do have all these, you know, super jumps and air dashes and things like that kind of influence their momentum, and meeting them there and locking them down.
Yep. Absolutely. That is a big thing when you're playing Melty Blood and you're just getting into the game, which of course, once again, highly recommend anybody who is not only an anime fighting game player, but just in general wanting to get into a really solid game. Melty Blood type Lumina has a lot of that nice feeling and really like getting the accomplished hits, right? Like every character is pretty much really good. I can't, it's funny because when we talk about tier lists in Melty, right, I never see anybody like say that X character is super bad. I always see like, well, the only reason this character is better than this character is because their tool is just, you know, a small difference. It's never something so drastic where we'll call some character a bottom tier character or a mid tier character, right? Of course, that can vary between player to player, right? As tier lists can sometimes happen that way. But as far as like someone trying to get into Melty and really trying to understand what the whole game is about, it's really all about having fun and finding that character that you like. I remember when I first got into Melty, I wanted to learn everyone because everyone looked like they had swag. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing with this game. All of the characters can look so cool and inviting to play, and there's so many different types of play styles that are available and how they interact with like the moon system and things of that sort. But I love that you made that observation because it's extremely necessary. That like this game is in such a great state. It's just coming off of a massive patch, and people are still kind of figuring things out. Like I know that one of the characters that has gotten hit a lot recently is like Miyako, for example, right?
Yes.
And a lot of people were saying like, this is the end of Miyako. Like that was kind of like the word around the street. But ironically enough, in the last couple of like online tournaments that I've seen, Miyako has like gotten some dubs. Like Miyako has gotten a victory. It has like I've seen in multiple top 8s, and just kind of like players that are leading the charge, like Cowie, showing that that character is still very much within like the meta of like Melty Blood. So it's in a beautiful state, even with your favorite Neko Arc.
Yes.
I've seen like there's players like Infinity that are like actually trying to push and grind that character, and showing you can even compete with the cat. Like it's all doable.
It's like the main character is actually viable? Question mark.
You heard Saki, don't miss out on registration
Sounds
for
very aggressive.
tonight. I was going to register right now.
As a speaker for the TOs, get your registration going.
I feel that 1000%.
Alrighty, but up next we'll be having our next set of competitors. Keep on playing. Reminder that this is pools. I believe a lot of these pools are trying to get into the top 24. We have a couple of people from the earlier today's pools that have already made it there. This is just a continuation of the 12 p.m. pools, and it's been looking really solid throughout the day. A lot of hype matches. We of course have Honest Mids Michael.
Honest Mids Michael on the screen. I believe that this is Lucy that is coming up. Someone that has been running a tier 1 of North America's strongest players, going to be going up against Beautiful Dude, who we saw earlier on that Mario Gallo Mestino.
Yes, Beautiful Dude having won against Rallarina 2-0 earlier. Now going up against Lucy, a very predominant, strong player, especially on the Roa.
Indeed, indeed. Right now, Beautiful Dude taking the fight to Lucy and doing so fantastically. So one big thing about a Beautiful Dude's previous match, we didn't see a lot of enders on the air routes. This time around, they have it available with that super ender. I love that.
This is quite a bit of a health deficit for Lucy. He's going to have to hit multiple times on Beautiful Dude to be able to really seal this round. Going to do heat activation, though, and regain quite a bit of health. The reset, though, not going to be able to continue the combo.
Indeed. Yeah, Lucy getting some life back to even up the health bar, but beautiful dude gonna be trying to turn that around instantaneously. Lucy just really trying to figure out how to navigate around this. The Nun pressure has been really overwhelming.
Okay, I like that B follow-up. It was a bit delayed and still catching beautiful dude off guard there. Lucy's really trying to stay alive right now as these matches are going back and forth, but that fatal counter is gonna hurt, and that's gonna definitely seal that first round here.
Yeah,
Just yeets Noel, yo. Just yeeted Noel there.
I was gonna say I'm a fan of beautiful dude using the arc drive so they can guarantee the kill, but I'll never be a fan of seeing Noel being used that way. Just why?
Oh wow, that was an excellent anti-air with that kick there. Really solid start there. Also going for the jump in and getting the pressure going. BC follow-up to keep avoiding the shield follow-ups on Lucy's end.
Alright, nice IAD to kind of get a little bit of Lucy's game plan opened up here. Lucy can be an absolute menace in terms of snowball potential and just overall suffocation with the offense. But beautiful dude has had great defense, and now this Mario getting started back in the corner, able to get the throw bait. Beautiful dude.
Oh, this is looking so good and so solid right now. Oh, the Nun! Actually charging up the Nun to delay the heat activation from Lucy's end and able to actually punish Lucy. This is what I love about seeing beautiful dude. It's those option selects on the Nun, because they're like that second character that they have their own hitbox, but because they have their own hitbox, that still leaves Mario able to keep going.
Exactly, and beautiful dude tends to play characters like that. I mean, they have Zato and Guilty Gear, they have Relius and BlazBlue. They're very comfortable with the ideology of puppet characters, so Mario's a natural fit, and they're showing that they're more than capable of playing against top players such as Lucy.
Okay, I like the attempt on the parry moon drive, but still getting the delay off of the throw and keeping Lucy in the corner. Lucy, though, on the advantage with the health and actually catching beautiful dude off guard. That was a really solid round for Lucy.
Yeah, a massive momentum shift as Lucy is able to find these gaps in order to take the fight over to beautiful dude. Oh my gosh, love the utilization of shield to neutralize the Nun, even neutralize the Mario approach.
Trying to punch through. Once again, shield happening.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. Getting the sword Nun out. Okay, back and forth on the shield. Opening up with the low. It's a lot of these like intense moments of this back and forth right now that it's really like who gets that first hit, because both players are doing an excellent job of keeping pressure and really calling out these RPS situations as well.
Indeed. Yeah, Lucy able to get out of dodge. I feel like Lucy's ideology has been trying to avoid interaction with the Nun as much as possible using shields and jumps, but easier said than done. Beautiful dude having these amazing placements.
Okay, tries to follow up there from the Nun. Nice throw tech.
God, look at the clock here. Time is winding down as beautiful dude is just sitting on this life lead, forcing Lucy to figure out a way to navigate. Needs to make something happen right here, right now. Recognizes it, pops the moon drive. Look at beautiful dude's defense.
Yeah, this defense is actually really good for beautiful dude. Doesn't have to worry too much. Okay, both activated heat activation with beautiful dude on the blood heat. Can really use this to his advantage right now.
And you saw them do just that, just utilizing the infinite or the resources available from the blood.
There's the opening.
Locked down. The time is such a factor here. Beautiful dude extending this combo for as long as possible. Really, it's just a checkmate situation.
Yep. Even Lucy realized they're better to just try to charge as much as possible. While beautiful dude goes ahead and wins that round. That was such good defense and such a good smart decision making from beautiful dude in those instances.
Yes, and I gotta say, beautiful dude, one round away from being able to take this. Like, beautiful dude, an exceptionally strong player. I know they've been grinding out with this Mario, but this will be a big win.
Oh, 100%. Very much so. Once again, we're seeing beautiful dude try to anti-air. That's also another thing, too, is that beautiful dude has been really able to stop Lucy from getting control in the air. We're going to see a good damage combo there from Lucy. Tries to go for the B follow-up, but beautiful dude is calling that out now, trying to get the full screen run instead.
Oh my gosh.
I would have gotten hit. I 100% would have gotten hit there.
That actually gave me goosebumps seeing the way that was set up there from Lucy.
Okay, parry, nice throw tech. This is gonna keep going. Okay, the heat activation happening right now from Lucy, but not gonna be able to punish on Beautiful Dude's end.
Yeah, Beautiful Dude leaving a lot of damage on the table there. The life deficit increasing. Beautiful Dude has access to the heat. I think they're just trying to figure out the proper opportunity to do it. Now, if Lucy gets that one bar, they can threaten the super in order to punish her heat activation with. But yeah, the one bar's not available, so they're able to do it.
This is their last chance. This is potential round point for Beautiful Dude, or for a potential chance for Lucy to come back. And there you go. Lucy's making that comeback happening right now.
There it is. I love that recognition of the situation there from Lucy of trying to charge so they can get that one bar to punish the whiff heat should it happen. But then once that happens, saying, okay, I can't punish you, but I can at least use this as an opportunity for pressure. I'm going to run at you and then find those hits to take the match. We're tied up 1-1.
Nice. Going ahead and shielding both of the axes. Had to do so. But getting out of the corner is very much important. Using the BC follow-up to also run through the nuns. And this is where we're seeing Lucy being really dominant right now as this corner pressure happens.
Yeah, I'm loving it. The nuns have been a little bit of a roadblock for Lucy to really get the pressure started, but they're just finding a better navigation through it all. Taking the fight to Mario, now shadow backing with those nuns. And look at the payout. Woo!
Oh, okay. Heat activation's happening right now on Beautiful Dude's end.
Okay. See, Lucy trying to push this out. Beautiful Dude, no access to the heat. Shield B to try to close the distances here.
Yeah, it looks like Beautiful Dude's having a little bit of trouble trying to open up Lucy. Lucy's also been slowing down just a bit and using the Moondrive activation to go ahead and keep the pressure going. This is definitely an offensive position that Lucy wants to be in, especially the fact that this is where it's hard to challenge Roa in a lot of these situations.
Yeah, I mean, just call it like it is. Beautiful Dude was essentially carried to the corner by essentially just straight up pressure. Like block strings and supers all the way, the chip adding up. And we're grabbing another timeout situation here. Beautiful Dude trying to cover that ground, but just met with lightning. Lucy, one round away from taking this.
Right. Also to note as well is the fact that Lucy has been shielding a lot of these nuns, but it's been more an attempt to just try to gain back that Moondrive, especially in these situations. There we go, goes for the A follow-up.
Okay, couldn't get the full pickup. Oh my god, committed to that shield. Beautiful Dude ready with the punish. This is massive.
Oh, and the wake up 2A there, gonna seal it. Gonna go for the full screen carry and getting the side switch on mid screen.
Lucy will take that 100%. Oh my gosh.
Wow, and then the Moondrive to keep up this damage.
Yeah, and you mentioned it. I mean, Lucy has been utilizing that shield to make sure that they have that Moondrive available at all costs. You can see why it's so significant. Shaking out your boots. Blood Heat is not going to make contact as Lucy gets the 2-1 victory over Beautiful Dude.
Very, very well done. I really like that Blood Heat activation call out. That was a very smart call out, especially the fact that with Roa can use the Magic Lightning to actually create that space and then get the punish. So that was a really, really good, smart decision making there from Lucy.
Yes, definitely. And I really like that you pointed out the way that Lucy was deciding to deal with those nuns, because they were essentially turning a negative into a positive.
Yep.
Game one, the nuns were just an absolute nuisance. Like, Lucy could not navigate around the ground, could not really find a way around them, and it was just really becoming a little bit troublesome for Lucy to figure out a way to deal with it. But then utilizing that shield, just taking things slow and saying, okay, if you're going to try to keep me at bay and use these nuns, I'm going to shield that, make sure I have this Moondrive available at all costs, and then when I can, dash through, Moondrive activation, freeze the screen. This is where I want to be. And that was the difference maker at the end of the day.
Another thing too to also keep in mind as well is the fact that we were seeing quite a bit of the nuns. Like, we saw Beautiful Dude being able to open up Lucy in the beginning, and it was, of course, a lot of in situations that ended closer to timeout more than anything. Most of those rounds were ending within like 20 to like 30 seconds left on the clock, and that is the level of defense that both of these players are playing right now. We are going to see our first coma today, at least for me, in this block. It's going to be Hamma versus Fame right now.
Fame is someone I have been really wanting to watch. Really just kind of someone you should know from other anime games. They've been playing Flaw forever. Not entering too many tournaments though. So one of the big majors that they've been entered in this one. I can't wait to see how they perform.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be really, really exciting to see how Fame does it. Quite a bit of a health deficit at the moment between these two. As Fame is going to have to hit quite several times, but this is also Blob that we're talking about. Has damage like no tomorrow.
Absolutely threatening that safe jump. Hamma activating the moon drive in order to take the fight to Fame.
That was a wrong shield choice there, as the recovery from falling is going to cost Fame there. And Hamma able to seal it with the arc drive finish.
That's big. Massive statement made. You know, had to utilize a ton of resources in terms of Moon and Magic Circuit, but I would say 100% worth it. But ooh, like maybe a bit too empty with the right up GP there. Fame going to be able to find that punish. Keep in mind, this is Icy Blob that we have available now.
Yeah, I always prefer Ice Love just because of the frame advantages that he has in these situations, as well as like the projectile hitbox and speed and whatnot. But that was a really good punish kick there from Hamma. Gonna be able to get out of that corner and get... Oh! He called it!
They did an anti-hero S by whiffing the jab, but because of the whiff penalty that was added a couple of patches ago, and also the delayed heat if you hold the heat button, allowing to blow up that OS, that was a good call from Fame.
Oh, nice. Very nice ender there from Fame. Both players round the piece right now. That sword is just too big.
It is like
it's crazy.
It's such a like menacing tool to deal with because it's just like swinging away. But like if you have a wrong call on trying to whip punish that, you're gonna be taking so much damage. It's gonna feel like the worst thing in the world.
All right. Fame looking really strong right now. Still has full health at this very moment, and really stopping Hamma from trying to come in. Oh! Whiffing on the heats, but not going to be able to punish it. Hamma getting the punish instead, and this is going to be into the arc drive. Of course, not going to kill, but this does sit in an incredibly important position for Hamma, as this was not the case earlier.
Right. You can see Hamma trying to take advantage of this corner position that they have. Fame recognizing that was it. Tries to escape, but the shield, Hamma is going to try to keep this momentum going, snowball it to the end if at all possible. Gets the run up to a Fame in trouble, but a drop!
Oh my goodness, that did drop, and then the armor was broken there from Fame. And this is going to be really good corner damage here, close to like 4.4 right now.
Does Hamma have heat on the brain, or are they just going to tough it out? You have a Ice Boy putting up all these projectiles on screen. How will you navigate?
Unblockable right there. Fame takes it with the first point on the board. That is the scary thing about jumping in when Blob is shooting projectiles at you. Okay, you have to be careful because those projectiles can create that unblockable situation because you're falling down and you're still in recovery from the block stun.
Yeah, and it's just so threatening to deal with because like one of the direct counterplays you can't do is a jump shield. But if Blob doesn't throw a fireball, you just leave yourself vulnerable when you go into recovery off that jump shield.
Yep. It's a very tough situation to win against, and Fame has been taking advantage of each of these situations phenomenally right now.
There we go, Fame. That corner pressure. Oh, yeah, just keep Hamma locked down. You can see them trying to utilize the guard point capabilities of the moon drive and that moon skill, but just can't quite get it done. Uh-oh.
Yep, heat activation, and that is resources that unfortunately will leave Hamma with 0. So there's no moon drive resources. There is very little meter to be gained except from that round just being lost.
Yeah.
It is a tough situation for Hamma.
And this is a common situation that we've seen Hamma in. Like, they're utilizing these resources to try to approach Blob, which is understandable. Like, Coma being more of like a grappler archetype needs to stay close in order to get some success. It's just, you know, being depleted of those resources at round start is making it kind of like a slow crawl rather than being able to fire right off the bat.
Yeah, absolutely. The armor actually preventing Fame from continuing the combo in the air. Did try to call out the jump in. Tries to jump to see if Hamma would do a wake-up heat activation, but instead, getting caught in the launch there.
Okay, loving this dive kick confirmation into the corner. Hamma has plenty of bar to work with, so if they're able to find the proper hit, this could be the end, but Fame has a fantastic burst. Hello?
What? Hello? remnants of the fire still hit Hamma? Oh my gosh.
Man, what a way to go. Thought they had the right call with the shield B. The 2-2B still good enough for Fame. But Fame will be able to get that 2-0 victory over Hamma. Like, Hamma, I mean, fired right off the bat against Fame and had some very good presence around. Koma needs to stay close against a character like Blob. It's easier said than done. A classic zoner versus grappler type of matchup. But I think that the headstrong nature of being so resource-driven in order to attempt to keep the matchup close bit Hamma, and Fame 96 defense and just overall control of the match really starts to shine in the longer sequences.
Yeah, definitely the defense could have been a little bit more improved there for Hamma. You know, it is also that, like, the fact that it's Koma, and a lot of the momentum starts with going through with armor and then being able to actually get the damage in. Usually, even though, yeah, you're using the armor to avoid the projectiles, it doesn't mean that you're in and fighting against Blob, and that's a really big, key, important thing there that you have to keep in mind when we're when playing. But it looks like we have maids coming soon, Hisui and Kohaku.
Potentially, yeah, this is a duo that we have not seen on stream yet, at least for this commentary block. These two just are one of the most flexible characters on the roster, naturally so, because you have access to two characters at the same time, like Kohaku having access to the broom normals, long-reaching swords, and things like that, with a couple of, like, plants and Oki on the side, whereas Hisui being a little bit more of a rushdown monster. Now, usually on a mage duo, people tend to play Koha maids to try to utilize Kohaku's mix-up nature while having Hisui support. It seems like that's the measure that Faulty is going to take up against Lucy, returning with that Roa.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we just saw Lucy recently against Beautiful Dude, who won 2-1 in that match. And already a really strong start right now in this one. And it's, as you mentioned, it's the Kohaku choice first. Usually if we see a Hisui start off strong in these matchups, it's sometimes better said to, like, hey, just use Hisui by herself instead of using Hisui and Kohaku. But there we go, we got a chair. Tries to do the 2A to catch the backdash, but Lucy is just on a roll right now from that first round start.
Yeah, Roa, but also just Lucy inherently can be such momentum-based matchups to have to fight off against. So Faulty Sticks looking swings a little bit in their favor. Hisui and Kohaku, you're going to see this knockdown. Maybe he's going to be setting up the plant. This could be an extremely threatening scenario to be in.
Yeah, that is actually really nice, opening up Lucy with that plant setup, and in the overhead of what Kohaku does. There goes the Dream Cake, gonna get the knockdown. Tries to go for the super jumps and continue pressure, brings out the chair. Oh, and the dust getting caught by the heat activation. That is a defensive heat. Gonna be able to shield all of this right now, but the drop, or rather the fall on that follow-up is where Lucy will be getting caught in.
Wow, yeah, I'm loving kind of like the patience, just precision here from Faulty Sticks, even on the shield interactions and everything all together.
Oh, no!
Wow.
Lucy trying to back away and jumping, falling onto the picnic on the bento box setup.
Yeah, Faulty Sticks has an interesting ideology and approach to maids. We see them kind of cycling through both, using some Kohaku, using Hisui, not hard committed to one or the other.
Okay, using Moondrive to keep that overdrive safe.
All right, Lucy gonna be able to catch in this knockdown. The Faulty Sticks have Bloody on the brain. No, a Moondrive activation, utilizing that invul to swing things back in their favor.
Nice, I like it, bringing out the side switch and then going into the plant, but Lucy challenging in the air with the 2A, or the jump A.
Okay, yeah, gap closing, we've seen that time and time again from Lucy with the Moondrive activation to keep it relatively safe. Look at this conversion, are you kidding me?
That was a conversion off of a reset, by the way. That was very good there from Lucy. Looking super strong right now on this side of the Heavens bracket.
Indeed, indeed. A momentum builder to get like a combo like that within a tournament set. So now Lucy trying to continue to take that fight over to Faulty Sticks.
Yeah, I see Lucy was trying to challenge the hover from Faulty Sticks, but was unsuccessful there. Gonna bring out the plant. Nice! Using the 2A to whip and then go into plant to bait out this crouching shield. And that crouching shield hurts a little bit more because of it.
Yes. Capitalizing off that fatal counter. Faulty6 having a solid opening. If they're going to be able to navigate out of this corner situation, things to get rough. Lucy actually throws out of the corner.
Moondrive activation happening right now. And this is where we're seeing Kohaku, like the range that Kohaku has to try to get in, clashing off of the BC follow-up and a beautiful anti-air. This is exactly what you want to do as Kohaku and really keep it going, and that is going to be death there.
There it is. Yeah, Kohaku kind of a mid-range menace, so some of the benefit of the Mage is utilizing Sui to, you know, throw the kitchen items or even just come in with a chair just like that to kind of create space for Kohaku to get in. So Faulty6 doing a fantastic job of that.
Okay. Trying to grab, but unfortunately that grab does get whipped as Lucy was able to short hop it and carry corner carry Faulty6 to that end.
Here comes Lucy.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Lucy in this corner. A lot of damage. Still has quite a bit of resources to work with as well. Has access to that 4th bar because of losing that earlier round. The throw tech happening with Faulty6 still on the plus side, but Lucy just non-stop on this aggression. You're gonna not even use that bar of meter, by the way. Just still has access to it.
So rough. Yeah, Lucy, when they get their staggers going and just keeping you under that pressure, just daring you to reverse out, daring you to challenge, and can be so overwhelming.
Okay, that's going to be a hard knockdown. We're going to bring out the plant. That is a charge plant, but Lucy's still waking up with the DP.
Jeez, look at the cast out from 2. Nearly 3K off of that combo. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Using the Moondrive to keep it as safe as possible. Hopping again in the air and then catching a Faulty6. Whipping the grab right now, but Lucy just backing off a little bit and playing it safe right now.
Oh man, you're just stuck in the corner there, Lucy, lightning away, and I love the way that she charged in between, so that theoretically, I think Lucy was going to be cycling that type of pressure so long as they had the meter available, and Faulty6 just steering the headlights. It looks so threatening of like, how do I really get around this? Do I want to shield? Is she ready for shield? What do I do?
Yeah, absolutely. That was a really good, strong play. I love seeing Lucy's row up.
Yes.
Just, it's so smart and so efficient, optimal in every sense of the way. The Moondrive, from both meter combo heavy optimization towards to even having with the Moondrive optimization. Because we saw that there were situations where Lucy was playing defense with the Moondrive and was able to continue and take back the turn. That was really important in these matches. And then of course, you know, Faulty6 also a really good job, but we really saw a lot of back and forth, the utilization of both mates instead of just the one really taking it over, and then that mate was the backup for whatever the case may be.
I love that because that's not very common. Like really a lot of the approach from most players, at least in North America that I've seen, is like you stick to one or the other and most just stick to Kohaku. So for Faulty6 to have that playstyle, I think it's something that will catch a lot of players off guard.
Absolutely. So we're going to have Masoma up here again. And this is going to be another fall bitter.
Is this Masoma versus Fame? Oh my gosh.
I think so.
This is, oh yeah, for having this in like a beginning stage, this is almost like a top 8 kind of like caliber of match. We're seeing some of like the greatest representation of law that North America has to offer happening in this period. I cannot wait.
Yep, this is Fame. Indeed, you're absolutely right. We were just talking about this earlier. Both Fame had, actually we saw it against Hama with which that 2-0 win. So it's going to be interesting to see how both of these players face each other. Of course, Masoma already starting off with the round strong. That is a huge health deficit from Fame's part. That's going to have to really hit a couple of times in order to come out of that corner and get the momentum that he needs.
Okay. Fame utilized the BC to get out of that corner situation. Wants to swing the tide a little bit more in their favor this time around. Going to be able to find a throw. Needs a lot more than that in order to make it happen though.
Right, these staggers are looking really good, and gets the counter hit. That was a very nice short hop into damage.
Okay. Wow, no way.
The EX Edge getting the counter onto Masoma. This is really excellent.
Fame slowly but surely bringing this back. Gonna be able to block the shield A, try to keep the pressure going. The Beast doesn't have to get out.
Okay, this is truly a back and forth match right now from what I'm seeing. As Fame is still low on health, but activating Moondrive. Okay, blocking the B follow-up. Oh, and once again, this is crazy. Masoma's trying to challenge Fame, and Fame has been able to call out Masoma 2 for 2 right now.
Oh my gosh, run up the shield should be in order to get out. Not even get a fatal counter.
Oh my gosh.
Saki, this was 1 round.
This is just 1 round.
I'm already at the edge of my seat here.
Like this is still pools, everyone. This is not, you know, top 24 or top 16 or top 8. This is just pools.
Oh my gosh, Fame 96 able to get the first round of Masoma. Gonna be popping that heat to escape the pressure. Oh my gosh, stop mind games.
What? Oh my goodness, the stomp on game is going back and forth.
Okay.
I'm in love with how Fame has just like calls out Masoma's challenges, and that was something that if we talk about a little bit earlier, right? With when Masoma was fighting another blob earlier in the bracket, it's these Guykatsu, I believe it was. It's the fact that Guykatsu was trying to challenge Masoma and was still playing the defensive game. But Fame has been able to call out Masoma's defensive game, and now Masoma's stuck in this position of having to try to adapt to it.
Yeah, this can be rough. As you noted, this is pools. This is not a situation that I imagine Masoma finds themselves often, where they are like 1 game down against somebody that's completely matching their pace.
And here we go, Fame 96 also once again doing a really amazing job using the Moondrive to go ahead and get the heat activation. A smart play from Masoma, and once again going into the Arc Drive to get that damage going.
Ooh, okay, now we see Masoma utilizing that throw ideology as well in their favor as Fame back up against the wall. Go for a throw mate this time around, but keeping the pressure strong. Loving it.
Yeah, there's that adaptation that we know and love from Masoma, so that was a very smart move here. Going ahead and getting that heat activation and then just creating the setups that are needed for that throw OP.
Ice Blob on the side of Fame here, so you got to be extremely careful about that. You see Fame already utilizing the 2-2C, get pressure of their own going.
Right. Masoma shielding here. Has to be a little bit careful with some of these shields. Is low on Moondrive, and as this patch has shown, shield is now a full resource that gets used up by the Moondrive.
Overall, Masoma's approach was extremely impressive in the neutral sequences, because you could see...
Oh my goodness, the flash!
There's a handshake!
That love mental game plan right there.
Well, yeah, what I was going to say, Masoma's not like recklessly taking to the skies unless it's an air-to-air. They know that the air unblockable is there. They don't want to fall victim to that. So it's been a slow and steady approach, but Fame 96 has been able to get massive advantage otherwise.
Okay, that was an interesting sequence there, as the Moondrive was able to continue while Fame 96 tried to do the stomp, but Masoma tried to do an A follow-up and get out of the corner. Still stuck in this corner though, as Fame takes it with the grab. Potential set point here for Fame if they're able to defeat Masoma here.
Here we go, Masoma needing to make it happen. Masoma going into losers and pulls just kind of gives you a idea of how stacked these brackets can be. But Masoma having a solid start here. Gotta be able to get a corner. Safe jump. Oh no.
Oh, that is going to be a punish there, and that's going to hurt quite a bit, as Masoma has just enough bar to really keep this going.
Here we go.
4,392 damage. My goodness. Okay, Moondrive activation. I like the choice for Fame is to stay safe there, but going for the BC follow-up and opening himself up, that was definitely going to cost, as Masoma is now on the board 1-1 between these two players.
Yeah, I actually want to highlight that closing sequence there, because I believe a lot of the reasons why Vlav does the 4BC is because it's a very long-reaching, forward momentum, air unblockable call-out, right? But Masoma has shown that they are willing to stay grounded. Again, they're not going to the skies against Vlav to win their unblockable scenarios unless it's for an air-to-air. So just great patience and knowledge of the matchup here for Masoma and Fame, respectively. I was going into a game 3.
Okay, I believe that was a shield on the heat activation, and then going for a delayed B follow-up, if I'm not mistaken. Another delayed A follow-up. Masoma has been using the delays on these RPS factors to kind of try to create the doubt for Fame in these situations. So far, it's been working out really well for Masoma, and as you can see here, the Moondrive getting caught in the throw right now.
Yeah, Masoma making these necessary adaptations to swing things a bit more convincingly in their favor. Fame trying to figure out how to really put Masoma on, like, make them panic or make them shake, because Masoma's just absolutely unshaken. 1 round away from taking this now. Okay. Fame, plenty of magic circuit to work with. The issue has been landing the hit. The throw, reliable, coming in handy yet again. Maybe had the throw on the brain there for the run-up buttons to Fame. Get a opener.
This is a good setup right now for Fame. And having this round start is really important, especially if we're trying to get, or rather if Fame is trying to seal the deal in this part of the stage of the bracket.
What a whiff punish for a 2 since they started. That's absolutely massive here from Fame. Loving that they had that keen eye for that. The 4K.
Oh, I like that 2A stagger into the throw. Tries to go for the BC follow-up, but Masoma calling out the RPS situation.
Yeah, Fame saw a massive opportunity to close it right there, right now, but Masoma has the counterplay available. Okay, the heat activation, gonna be able to get a whiff punish. No pickup, but there's a good opportunity for Fame.
Oh, the B follow-up, but not gonna be able to convert. Ooh. Oh no, and crouching shield opening Masoma up for the grab. This is going down to the last round between these two players.
I feel like this is inevitable with the caliber of play that we have here, and there it is. Masoma showed why you don't want to be jumping willy-nilly against Evolve Archangel. The Aaron Blossom will start things off.
Okay, another grab here from Masoma. Once again, this is also similar to what Fame was going through in the last round. The round start was impeccable, and then now we just have this momentum that it's so hard for the other player to get out of, and Masoma able to really keep this solid right now. This is just damage. Just use the ice, one after the other, meter after meter. That's it. That's all it takes.
Are you kidding me? What a route. That is definitely kind of showing the divide between a great vlog and a Masoma top level vlog. Off of that hit for any given vlog player, they may not have been able to like close that out, but they just had exactly what they needed. The early Moondrive activation, throwing everything that they had for over 5K for 2 bars. Just absolutely high class top value performance there from Masoma.
Absolutely. That was such a unique choice. It's funny because when we look at other games that are very much meter dependent, right? We tend to really see them not use that meter, almost like, hey, that could probably be what helps me win the next match, right? And usually you don't see characters using all that meter for all of that damage. It's like usually 1 to 2 bars worth, and then you keep it going. But Blob specifically, because of the way his projectiles is set up, you can just keep on chucking those icicles and they're gonna just do damage. They don't really scale hard, per se.
100%. That was a nail-biter of a match. I gotta imagine we may be seeing Fame later, but speaking of people that we're seeing again, Fox, your favorite, coming back up with this Akiha.
Absolutely. I believe this is going to be Fox versus
Hamma?
Hamma, I think so. Yep, and yes indeed. And this is actually, we went to the hell side of the bracket. So this is where Fox had lost to Rakir 2-1, and then Hamma losing to Fame 2-0. So this is essentially probably a way to get out of this bracket and into top 24, or top 24 Hell's bracket side.
Yeah. 100%. We'll have to see. Both of these players, despite being sent to the Hell's bracket, had extremely solid performances. So I'm expecting a great fight here.
Yep. And this is one thing to keep note of, is that we saw a similar situation between Fox and Rakir, is that getting the corner pressure, but all it takes for Fox is to go ahead, use heat activation, and try to get out of that. Very nice shielding the armor attempt, and then breaking that armor, getting the grab, once again breaking this armor here against Hamma. This is what I'm talking about, what we spoke about earlier when we were analyzing the matches. Hamma needs to get in and use the armor. Cannot be using the armor in situations that leave him full screen. Fox is contesting that armor and making sure that that momentum does not get started.
Yes, just completely aware, understanding the assignment is Fox, but Hama looking to take the fight over to them if at all possible. These IADs coming in play. They had a solid early game run in the first round, but Fox having a little bit better wits about things as they are stuffing a lot of these approaches.
I like the 2A attempts to try to catch any stray hits. It's a lot of neutral playing between these two.
Right. Okay, yeah, you see Fox just fully content. I would just stay back, throw some wheels, see if you could find your way around.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was one of the wheels that could definitely be used to hit, but the armor is going to clash through, and then it's going to get the punish.
Okay. So Fox back up against the wall, but a heal to the face. All that's necessary here for Jona. Fox should be able to take this, and there it is.
Yep. Very nice to also end with that ender too. It avoids the scaling off of that route.
All right. So yeah, really the what's going to be necessary for Hama is figuring out how they are going to be navigating around Fox. So like already that's a massive call. Rather than trying to play around the wheels, just stuffing the start out before it even comes out. So keep this matchup close. The Fox under pressure. Hama.
Yep. Okay. We have the armor happening once again. Hama having to make some adjustments, and this is once again a good opening that will be able to seal it. Whipping the grab.
No way.
Oh, that's a punish. And then here, Fox is going to be able to go ahead and do a heat activation safely, get that health back, and continue the pressure. Anti-air, going into the cartwheel right now, into the wheel setups, and this is gorgeous right now from Fox.
Oh my gosh, this would be the comeback of ages, but we're just going to be firing away with violent Hama, trying to get this pickup, but can't find the enter yet again!
Oh shoot!
Oh my gosh!
And there it is!
Yo!
Fox staying alive! Using the bar!
Oh!
That was godlike. That's it! Tournament's over. That's it. That was it. And we're not even into the second round. We just started it. This is still pools, everyone, on the loser side.
What is going on? I'm telling you right now, if you're Hama, you have to have nerves of steel. There are so many sequences where you could have closed them out, but just barely not able to get it. But Fox showing that they have those necessary nerves of steel in order to go the distance. Fox.
That is a fatal counter there, so that did a little bit of more damage there. And Fox is just keeping the pressure. That is a Moondrive activation that was going to be able to get punished. Having to hold some of this armor. Not going to be able to contest it, but look, Fox is just playing defense right now. Doesn't have to overextend here.
No, it looks so threatening and violent. Everything the Coma is throwing at Fox, all the resources, and just fighting out of the corner. But Fox had amazing eyes for it, amazing patience, and now they're being rewarded.
Activation, and right here, this is exactly what Fox needs. This is death. Easy, right there. Fox takes it 2-0.
There it is. You want to talk about this clean play and this overall great mental stability. Fox showcased that just times a million. There were so many near-death situations and just one hit away from dying, encounters that happen as a matter of maybe a little bit of nerves on the side of Hama, just some slight miscalculations, but it's Fox showing that they have that presence of mind to just stay cool, calm, seal the deal. That was wonderful.
Those safe heat activations that he puts in his route is just so smart. Like, again, if it wasn't for that heat activation, that would have probably gone a lot uglier for Fox, where he probably could have seen a bit of a scare there into the round 3, potentially into a sort of like last game, last round situation. But no, Fox staying super cool, calm, and collected, and really coming out on top. As far as for Hama, like, the reads were there and the endings were there, but some of those decisions into ending into the throw and not hit confirming was definitely costly. So
yeah, there it is. A solid run from Hama. Maybe we have some more Comas lying around in the bracket. Could be an electrifying character to watch. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be Arena coming back up. We saw them earlier play that Noel, so we were just going back to back. We had the Akia favoritism on play. Now we're going to have the Noel favoritism returning once again.
That is very, very true. You're absolutely correct. So I believe, so as you mentioned, that was Arena. And I'm curious, who could this be potentially? I believe we saw them earlier. Might be, we'll definitely find out in just a minute here. Oh, it was the double mates, so that's Faulty Stick right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, the thing that we noticed about, or maybe it's a button check?
Oh, Saber.
They're all over the place.
Okay.
Oh, is this a Flunktastic maybe?
Maybe this is Flunktastic. You're probably right. We wrote down the names of who they play. We just didn't write down what hat they were wearing earlier. It is Flunktastic, like you called out. Very nice. So we're gonna have Arena versus Flunktastic, and this is on the health side of the bracket as well.
Yeah, here it goes. Yeah, Arena getting the same jump throw loop pressure going. You can see Flunktastic having enough of it, trying to utilize a jump shield to escape. And Arena, here it is. It is like their style of Noel is like none other. Constantly keeping you guessing with these standing resets and forcing you to interact way sooner than you would expect.
Yep, absolutely. And it's something that we were talking about earlier too. Arena is using those keys for the damage, not just for the staggers. And that is really important. But we get the punish off of the rapid beat. Fantastic starting this off.
Yeah, the ice blob on the table here, so this enhanced abilities all around, you know the vibe. Arena locked down in this corner here, not where you want to be, especially with Blob having so much that they can bear.
Okay, I think Flunktastic tried to go for a grab, but Arena's heat activation came into play.
Oh my god. You can see even with Arena having the heat activation.
That's an arc drive and no punish though on the arc drive. Okay, Moondrive is in activation for Flunktastic.
Okay. Yeah, Black Kid trying to keep Flunktastic locked it down. It's
nice
all possible.
blocks. That was a really smart block in the air for Arena.
Okay, do heat drive activation, trying to get something for Flunktastic, just slowing things down. Okay. Slow pace match that we have going on here in this round too.
I really like this aggressive approach from Arena. That it's not as rushed, but it gets in. And that's really, really important. Nice punish off of the shield attempt there on Flunktastic's part. And this is going to go into the arc drive.
There it is. So one thing to note about Arena's playstyle, because they are so reset heavy and they don't tend to use much meter in their combos, on a hit like that in a round ending scenario, they just had arc drive available. Like they hadn't used much meter in a lot of the routing. They do want some type of heat bait, some type of strike throw left right, and yeah, so that's one thing to keep in mind in terms of like those closing sequences. You're not going to be seeing them spend much meter on like a EX Black Key or even like some of the left rights that they'll have available.
Okay, patience there from Arena. Not going to do a DP, not going to try to get a hit out. Just slow and steady wins the race in this mentality right now. Going for the side, I would have 100% got hit, just like Flunktastic. That was a very interesting and smart play there from Arena. And a nice anti-air to get the fatal counter. And this is going to help carry Flunktastic to the corner.
Okay. Flunktastic gonna be able to survive the flip out. Heat? No.
Nice, punishing Flunktastic's attempt to swipe and into the arc drive, like you mentioned. Again, why worry about using all that meter for other instances when the resets and the long range normals are doing that work for you, and then just sealing the deal with the round. It's an easy win in that sense.
Yeah, it's an interesting approach. Like I don't really see a lot of Noel players utilize that style that Arena does, but they have shown that it is something that is, you know, extremely capable of going the distance.
Nice 2A, and this is gonna keep that corner pressure going into the knockdown.
Oh my gosh! The Oki was nothing! I'm gonna stare at you menacingly!
You know, it's crazy that like stare downs like that when they happen, they really can cause a doubt in your opponent's mind. They're like, wait a minute, why aren't you pressing? What's going on? Like, I expected you to do this.
Yes. Okay, we are seeing the full utilization of these blob normals. Oh, gets the combo with the air shield. Couldn't get the combo off the A follow though.
Flunktastic reading some of these air options a little bit better now. Oh, but the keys once again causing the fatal counter for Rallarina.
Oh my gosh, even with comeback
into the follow-up.
Rallarina, yeah, still wants to go for those resets. They're not gonna spend it. If I'm just able to get it, it's done. And Rallarina.
You know what's crazy is probably Rallarina did not need to go for that execution heavy optimal route, and just could have just done the arc drive there in some of those instances.
They could have. But Rallarina's built different. They gotta let you know they got it like that. So no blame on it at all. And like so in that type of situation, Rallarina needed to mount a comeback. They were low, and like Flunktastic had nearly full life. A lot of other Noels maybe would have done like an EX Black Key to heat activation, or maybe even some type of safe jump setup. You see Rallarina fully committed to that ideology. I'm not spinning my bar. I'm going for the mix. I'm gonna keep you on your toes, and if I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
And there it was. That time, as you pointed out, not going for our drive. I need to stun him a little bit, but very good showing there from Rallarina.
Absolutely. This block was filled with quite a bit of matches. Definitely just a huge fan of all the players that were playing this block. And of course, keep up with the rest of the blocks happening throughout the day. You don't want to miss it. This is pretty much going into, I believe, top 24 tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. But we still have plenty of more pools to be streamed, so make sure not to go anywhere as we keep enjoying some more Melty Blood type Lumina action.